Online has made its way to town. Imagine build your own mac with fan favorite toppings like smoked brisket all the way to the controversial pineapple. Try it at the Red Cliffs Mall in St. George or in front of BYU in Provo.
Relatives coming to visit? Not enough room? Maybe you're looking to host a family reunion and need a house with a pool. Red Rock Vacation Rentals has got you covered. From 2-bedroom condos to 10-bedroom luxury homes, they truly have something for everyone. Visit stgeorgeutahvacationrentals.com.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the court or field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course, inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Aquatic Balance Pool Service has been keeping St. George Pool safe, clean, and running since 2012. With over 22 years experience, they service everything from pumps, filters, pool covers, heaters, and full water chemistry. Reliable, professional, dependable, done right. Call Aquatic Balance Pool Service today.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
And welcome back to Gates Field, everybody. Devin Dixon, Paul Ratliff, Kevin Cave, and the entire Fan Sports Network crew here on KSLSports.com. And now back on radio for everybody down in southern Utah on the simulcast. And we are getting ready for Desert Hills and Crimson, the rematch, the fourth meeting of the season between these two teams. And, guys, we saw Crimson early this morning, 10 a.m., knockout Bear River. We just saw Provo knockout Ridgeline. So that means Provo will be back around 6:30, 7 o'clock tonight to play Snow Canyon. And we are down to the remaining Final Four left here in the 4A state baseball bracket.
That's right. Is it a rematch or a grudge match between these two teams? Been battling all season long. Like you said, 4 meetings. They know each other well. The coaches know each other well. The players know each other well. And we're in for a great game of baseball as the field prep getting done here, and we're getting ready to go, gentlemen.
It should be fun. And, man, you got to have pitching. But the one thing that all these teams that have won have done is they have really barreled some balls, especially yesterday and today. I mean, Kevin, we are seeing a lot of home runs fly out of the yard here at Gates Field. The wind continuing to whip out to left field.
Other than the 2-1 game that
Monday.
Snow Canyon had on Monday with Mountain Crest, this has been a really offensive tournament. Back and forth, a lot of lead changes throughout this week, so probably going to be more of the same in this one and tonight with Snow Canyon and Provo.
I would agree, yeah. I think that just the power surge we've seen from all these lineups, and the two we've got here have got a lot of power too. So we're in for some more balls flying. The wind still whipping out there in right field. We see the American flag waving pretty vigorously. So I think that we're gonna see some more balls fly. That would be if I had my crystal ball, I would predict that that's going to happen in this game.
This is the pregame show built by Bucks Ace Hardware. The helpful folks, 3 southern Utah locations. Think Bucks for all your home, garden, sporting good needs. And let's dive into some of the storylines. And I think one of the first storylines in this game is the pitchers for each team, because you're on a Wednesday now. Ricardo Navarro is going to get the ball for Crimson Cliff, so they'll move him from shortstop over to the bump. And then Jax Tolman, who's a really good center field, will go from center field and go to the mound. What are your thoughts, guys, on the pitching duel?
I think for Navarro, he's got to have command. We know he's got a big arm. We know he's going to run it up there quick. If he's throwing it where he wants to throw it, he could have a good night. And for Justin Abbott and the Crimson Cliffs Mustangs, it's a little bit of the roll of the dice. He's probably thrown 3 innings this year. So we don't necessarily know what to expect. May have thrown some JV during that first half of the season on the transfer rule, but only about 3 innings of varsity. Whereas on the other side, Jackson Tolman is a 2-year starter for Desert Hills on the mound, had time as a freshman as well. So he's an experienced veteran when it comes to innings pitched at the varsity level.
That's right. To Coach's point, for Navarro, 3 2/3 has worked is all he's seen this season. So inexperience going to play maybe a factor, but he is a big arm, strong kid that can throw it over the plate. So, I mean, this is going to be fun. Seeing Jax Tolman, he's been a guy that we've seen for years with Desert Hills in the lineup on the bump. And both these guys going to have a big impact on this game.
Yeah, Jax Tolman, 1.60 ERA, 5-1 record, 7 appearances. He's definitely worked a lot more innings, 30 2/3 of work. He's been kind of one of their top 2 starters all year long, especially when Skeen was unavailable to pitch since really early in the season. I think Harmon just pitched that 1 game early in the season, and then the UCL flared up, and they might have to have some work on it after the season is over. He will be in the lineup, but he won't be playing in the field. He will just be the DH for this game, and we won't see Harmon Skeen, the state leading guy in all classifications with 15 home runs. Kevin, that home run you and I saw last night was a bomb out of here to the deepest part of the park.
Yeah, we jumped on Google Earth, tried to estimate where that one might have landed, and I think we agreed that was about a 400-foot shot.
Yeah. I said 390 on the broadcast, and I was like, did I give him too much? Did I give him not enough? Because the dimensions aren't listed on the wall, so we had to look it up. But where he hit it there in left center field, it's about 370 to fly away baseball out of here, and it was way over the fence. And he makes it look so effortless. I mean, it doesn't. I don't know if he's swinging 100%. Like, I know when a guy's swinging really hard, I don't think Harmon has to swing really hard to hit 400-foot bombs.
Yeah, that's the thing about Skeen. You talk about the effortless nature of his swing. He's just kind of, you can just tell when he walks into the batter's box, this kid's built like an ox. Just a physically imposing, strong masher. And 15, I could see him hitting a few more during the state tournament.
Especially with the wind blowing straight out to left field. But yet, Crimson Cliffs, how about Sam Chappell, yard job. Tyler Ransom, your leadoff hitter, home run early today. And Austin Smith, who was your hero yesterday with the walk-off 2 RBI hit, he goes solo shot. So 3 bombs. I was talking about this morning in the Crimson game, they only hit 8 as a team all year. They're not a big bopping team, and they must have heard me, and I might have given them a little fuel for the fire. They go and pop 3 home runs already on this field today.
Yeah, Tolman's going to have to stay out of the heart of the plate, right? He's going to work away, and then he can bust him in, but he's got to get on that inner third, that inner corner. You can't miss out over the plate to this Crimson team, as we saw this morning.
Yeah, and we saw some of the Provo and Ridgeline pitchers have trouble with that as well. We saw a shootout here moments ago. So we're running a little bit behind. We're going to be about a 4:10 plate meeting, so we're getting within about less than 10 minutes from the first pitch. Let's take a break. When we come back, let's dive into the keys to the game. We'll pick our Finley Subaru Star Watch, all that coming up when we come back. It's a Region 9 rematch, Desert Hills and Crimson Cliffs.
There, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Red Rock Real Estate has over 350 professional realtors in the St. George area that specialize in the local market. Whether you're buying your dream home, looking for an investment property, or want to sell your home for the highest amount, the Red Rock Real Estate team is here to assist you. Get started now. Visit redrockrealestate.com.
It's time to get your game on with Mountain Mike's oven-roasted chicken wings. They're meaty, juicy, in 4 bold sauces ready to tempt your taste buds. Order online or on our app for carryout or delivery.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the court or field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
Aquatic Balance Pool Service has been keeping St. George pools safe, clean, and running since 2012. With over 22 years experience, they service everything from pumps, filters, pool covers, heaters, and full water chemistry. Reliable, professional, dependable, done right. Call Aquatic Balance Pool Service today.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out, with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that can make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Back here, Kearns High School Gates Field, home of the Cougars, home of the Marshals, Utah Marshals, and Devin Dixon, Paul Ratliff, and Kevin Cave here in our pregame show, brought to you by the Court Specialist, featuring Sport Court of Southern Utah. Hope you got your nominations in, and next week we'll be announcing who the local senior Region 9 athlete is that gets the $5,000 athletic scholarship from the Fan Sports Network and Sport Court of Southern Utah. I heard we got up over 65 nominations, with about 30 or so coming in the last week, so really excited to see who the panel at Sport Court picks as the next recipient. And if you're looking for some outdoor year-round fun in your backyard, check out what they can do for you with their multi-purpose basketball courts, pickleball courts, and more. Go to thecourtspecialist.com. Let's dive into some of the factors and some of the keys to the game. And Paulie, let's start with Crimson here, brought to you by the City of St. George Recreation Department, inviting you to get out and play. And let's start with the Mustangs. What are you feeling is going to be important for Coach Abbott and the fellas?
That's right. They got to play to their strengths. From Boyer, Ransom, Smith, Bennett, Chappell, all 5 of those guys boast averages over 360. They're not a bopping team like we mentioned earlier in the pregame, but they can get on, cause traffic on the base pass, kind of frustrate Jax Tolman. So I think that is one of the things. Play to their strengths. They're a contact, hitting team that sprays to all fields. They got to do that. And Nuclear Navarro, he's got to be great today. Ricardo Navarro's got to be nails on the mound for him. Coach mentioned it, limited work this season, 3 2/3 innings, but they're going to need a big performance on the bump from Ricardo.
Nuclear Navarro. Kevin, try to top that. What are the keys to the game, brought to you by the City of St. George Recreation Department for the Desert Hills Thunder?
Yeah, we've heard Coach Levitt talk about it all week. He's a big momentum guy. And I think what that means for the Thunder is, if you have some difficulty, if you get down in a game, it doesn't matter. You've got to keep the momentum and the positive energy coming out of the dugout. The vibes have been high for the Thunder. They just want to keep that rolling no matter what the game looks like.
I think a really smooth transition, and for those that don't know, Coach Kevin Cave was the coach prior at Desert Hills, joining us in the broadcast booth. A little less stress on you, Coach, than playing in a state tournament. But Jagan is kind of a calm guy. He doesn't get too high, doesn't get too low. And the guys are playing well for him right now. Youngest skip in the state. He's only 26 years old.
Yeah, it looks like Jagan and I have very similar demeanors, so probably a pretty smooth transition. And obviously he's had a ton of success. So looks like it was a good hire by Desert Hills.
And we're excited to see the Thunder and the Mustangs. Those are your keys to the game, brought to you by the City of St. George Recreation Department. Youth sports, youth summer camps, adult sports. Sign up for softball this summer if you want to do some City League softball. They got you covered. Flag football coming again in the fall. Basketball, baseball, junior jazz program. They got it all at SG City. Let's see. Let me find the website, because it used to be sgcityrec.org, and I had it memorized for years. And then they redid the website and they changed it, and it's sgcityutah.gov now. sgcityutah.gov, and you can even go to Parks and Rec or youth sports. I know Jag signups are going right now.
Yeah.
We should get Paulie out there playing with the
juniors?
The Junior
Yeah.
Association of Golf.
They might still clean me up.
Yeah. All right, let's pick our Findlay Subaru Star Watch player. The field prep is just wrapping up. We thought play meeting was 4:10, maybe just a couple ticks behind that. So let's break down. And this is kind of us in the pregame, brought to you by Findlay Subaru, kind of guessing who maybe could be the X factor and become the Findlay Subaru star of the game. I feel like we've been picking a lot of position players and hitters and haven't been going with a pitcher. Either one of you think the star of the game needs to be a pitcher in this one for each respective team to win the game?
I'm not going to go with a pitcher. I'm going to go with the man he needs to keep him in line, and that's the catcher, Austin Smith. A home run in the last game, the hero in the game before that. He is your Findlay Subaru Star Watch 362 hitter with that home run in the last game kind of propelling the Mustangs and giving them some momentum. So I'm going to go with Austin Smith, call a good game behind the bump, frame it up, and do what he's been doing all tournament long in the batter's box.
All right, good call. Kevin, Desert Hills, Findlay Subaru Star Watch, who you like?
I'll take the bait. We'll go with Jackson Tolman, the starting pitcher. I don't think there's anything as important for the Thunder in the first third of this game than the start that Tolman puts out on the mound. So he's a good one to go with to begin this game. And honorable mention, I'd put Briggs Fillmore out there as a position player. Been a steady leadoff hitter for the Thunder. A little bit due here in the state tournament. He's been putting balls in play hard, playing a great defensive shortstop. He could be that X factor in the game today for the Thunder as well.
Yeah, good speed on the base pass. There you see Justin Abbott and Jagan Levitt at the plate, and we are having our plate meeting here with our three-man officiating crew. And we're closing in on the first pitch. It will be Tolman for the Thunder, and it will be Navarro for the Mustangs. The Mustangs won the flip. They did flip for the home, and the Crimson won the flip. So they will be the home team for this scheduled 7-inning game. And here we go. Meeting number 4. And is it more important to play a game already today and keep the bats rolling, or is it more important to have a little rest? And this is the first game for Desert Hills, that rest versus rust conversation, if you will.
Yeah, no such thing here. I mean, Desert Hills has played back-to-back days, so they're in the same rhythm that they've been in the last 2 days when they got wins. And for Crimson, at this point, you're just at the baseball field. This is the only thing on your mind. You've been here all day. You've been here all day yesterday. So this is nothing new for Crimson, just being at the yard all day.
Split in the regular season. Desert Hills back on Monday. It was the first game here at Gates Field. Comeback win for the Thunder 8-7. And this will be the 4th meeting, and Crimson knows they got to win this one or they are out. So the defending champs trying to defend the title. And it's about to continue the journey here in just a moment as Coach Abbott just dove into the dugout. I don't know if we caught that on the camera. He kind of ran through a funnel of Mustangs. They've been doing this crowd surf, kind of body surf bit, and then they fling them back to their feet. Yeah. It's kind of their home run celebration.
It's a good bit.
It is a good bit. I said earlier today when they did it, they're coming original. I like the originality of that. Of course, they dropped Thor's hammer for the Thunder, and everybody goes crazy, and that makes sense for Desert Hills. And Thor, one of my favorite Avenger movies of all time. It's right up there. Yeah. And I'm not going to start quoting Star Wars today either.
Leave that to me, buddy.
Yeah, that was really well received the other day.
Yeah, I got a few texts.
Paulie, Kevin, this is game number 11 for us in the last 2.5 days. So we didn't get home from the ballpark till nearly midnight last night, and then we had to get some chow. And
that's right.
Yeah, just ready to go.
What have I always told you?
You got to.
If you're going to hoot with the owls at night, you got to chirp with the birds in the morning, buddy.
Wise man once told me that.
That's right.
That's right. There is Navarro getting his warm-up tosses in. And we've seen, Kevin, there was a throw you and I were doing this morning from shortstop where I've never seen a ball so flat out of a hand and stay on such a clothesline all the way over to first base. I think you know the play I'm talking about.
Absolutely. Navarro's a big arm talent. We're going to see plenty of those from the mound tonight. It's a matter of whether it's over the plate.
Nebraska Northeast Community College, I believe, is where he is committed to play his next level baseball. at, and he's getting his warm-up tosses in. Paulie, final thoughts before we go round 4, Thunder and Mustangs?
Yeah, get your popcorn ready. This is going to be a heavyweight bout between two contenders and real contenders for this stage. Anybody at this stage is a contender, but these two teams you felt all year long have been legitimate options to raise the state championship trophy, dog the mound, and it all starts right here, right now. Mustangs facing elimination, so let's see how they play.
Again, the stat, nobody since Grantsville in the last 12 years has won a state 3A or 4A baseball title other than a Region 9 team. You got to go back over a decade since that has happened. And if Desert Hills or Crimson is coming out of this side of the bracket. We know that. Snow Canyon wins later today. They're coming out, and they're going to guarantee another Region 9 champ. The only team that can change that is Coach Moore and Provo at this point in time. 7 innings. Navarro is ready. Briggs Fillmore to lead off, and let's play some baseball on a Wednesday night from Gates Field. We are underway. Play-by-play brought to you by Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab, Utah. First pitch in for a called strike, and that pitch missing, down and away, gets all the way to the backstop, and it's quickly a 1-1 count.
Flashing a changeup there from Navarro after the first pitch fastball for a strike.
And here is pitch 3 from Navarro, and that one just upstairs, ball 2. 89 miles per hour on the radar gun on that fastball.
Navarro, for that one goes outside, but he's wasting no time working. He's going up quick. Delivery is efficient and crisp.
3-1 count. And Fillmore now will roll full as he gets a fabulous Freddy's foul ball up and out of play.
High heat right there. Fillmore just able to get a piece. Runs the count to full.
Been a Fillmore in the Desert Hills program for the last 5 years. His older brother Jace graduated last year. And that one's high, and Fillmore is fired up as he draws the base on balls walk.
Fillmore is a kid that lives on the base pass. He's a great table setter for this team, and he does it again. And now, here comes the power from this lineup.
Little known fact about Briggs Fillmore, he's also a healer, does team roping, and he's also a heck of a golfer. Did spend a couple years on the high school golf team before settling in and just focusing on baseball. Didn't play golf last fall for the Thunder golf team, but he can smoke it.
Fillmore family has a ranch now out Washington Dam Road.
And that's where they do a little bit of the riding and the roping. Yeah, Briggs invited me to come head for him. He said he'll hill and I'll head. It's been 25 years since I've done that, so I would be very rusty, and Briggs would probably get frustrated after a couple minutes with me.
That's right.
I've known Briggs for a long time, since he was little. Played some golf over the years with his dad, Ryan, and his mom, Brandy. Good family. And here is Isaac Swanson, whose dad grew up not too far away from right here at this field and went to Taylorsville High School.
Now Swanson seeing, kind of feeling out Navarro here as he's continued to just pump the zone, not afraid of these hitters of the Thunder early.
Here comes the 1-2 delivery, smoke back up the middle. They'll glove it, underhand. The relay won't be in time, so they get the lead runner, Fillmore, and then they throw it back into the field of play, diving after he turned towards second, and Swanson is safe as the ball ricochets away. That was a wild sequence.
Yeah, this was a little helter-skelter here. Great diving or sliding play to get the first lead running out, and then now bounces off the wall. Nice carom there, and almost had to play at first base.
Fillmore with the flinch towards second base, has to hustle back to avoid a tag there.
And here is
Swanson,
the state leader in high school baseball, all classifications, Harmon Skeen. Harmon was 2 for 2 on Monday, 2 for 2 yesterday. Bunch of walks, hit his 15th home run, a no-doubter out of the park here yesterday in their win. Next closest in the state is 9 coming into the state tournament. I'm not sure. It was two guys, one Trey Vaughn from Snow Canyon, and then a kid from another school. I can't remember the name of the kid off the top of my head.
Skeen slugs it at a ridiculous 1.145.
And that one gets away from Austin Smith, and Swanson's going to scoot down to second base.
Navarro starting him out with 3 consecutive off-speed pitches. Not willing to give Harmon a fastball to hit so far.
Desert Hills rocking the white pants with the purple tops. What do you think of the purple, guys?
Is it a purple or is it more of a lavender color? It kind of looks like the Kansas State Wildcats a little bit. They're all unis.
Since I designed them and ordered them, I can tell you that that's a powder purple jersey.
Powder purple.
Powder purple.
All right, that's the color.
Nice. I dig the purple, actually. I have a lot of purple golf shirts.
Yeah. Looks great. Great alt uni.
When did they officially add purple as a school color? Was it just a year ago or so?
About a year and a half, I think. Fall of 25, fall of 24.
I think the football team has a jersey, purple jersey, too. This new football coach for D Hills, Tanner Baldery, and a very familiar name back as associate head coach and offensive coordinator in Carl Frankie. Be fun to see those guys, see what they can do this fall. And there's a chopper that gets past Boyer at shortstop. Here comes the runner as the ball scoots away in the outfield. And it's going to be an RBI hit for Harmon Skeen, who hasn't gotten out. Nobody can get this kid out in the state tournament.
He's one of the hardest outs in the state, and it's not just when he's crushing the ball. He's a guy that can hit to all fields, as he does there. Just pokes that one out, and it brings in a run, and he's out on second base. And, man, here come the Thunder. And this lineup, if it gets going, be careful if you're Navarro.
Another guy that's been red hot in the state tournament stepping into the plate from the left side. That's Roa Wall. The 3 home runs have all come in the last week or so.
Yeah, Roa, I feel like at the Super Regionals hit that 3-run shot that we were on hand for, and he has not looked back. He's got a legitimate lightning bolt in that bat right now.
Navarro with 1 on and 1 out, going to work on Wall. High, 90 miles per hour on the gun, but misses the zone. Not a lot of work. Again, only 3 2/3 innings pitched this season for Ricardo, but had to transfer in and miss the first half of the season. And that one low and in. And it's 2 balls and a strike here on Roa Wall. Should maybe get a pitch he likes here.
See Navarro mix in 3 pitches so far, fastball, slider, and changeup.
Stays with the fastball, and it's too tall. 3-1 the count.
A high heat from Navarro, and he takes a step off the mound and maybe a little second to reassess here.
Tonight's game brought to you by Flynn Companies. Flynn Group of Companies, the total building envelope. They got you covered. Visit flynncompanies.com to learn what they can do for you. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Pretty good-sized lead by Skeen. Out at second, and that one breaking back door to the left-handed hitter, and it doesn't get over the outside part of the plate, and Roa Wall draws the second walk of this game.
And both these guys on base, next-level players, and this freshman into the batter's box now, Asher Williams, he's going to be a next-level guy as well, with already 6 long balls on the season, hitting .432.
Navarro got to find a little bit of command here as he goes to work on Williams, and there it is. Pumps it right down Broadway for a called strike 1.
Very top of the zone at 87. Williams got a fastball, but not in the location where he wanted it, 0-0.
Here comes the 0-1 pitch to the freshman Asher Williams, who's been incredible all year. And that one missing. Asher Williams, .432. Kind of like Jack Boyer. You got freshmen for Crimson and a freshman for Desert Hills that are both leading their team in batting. And Paulie loves Asher's shoes. What shoes are those, Paulie?
These are, and this is more of a basketball exercise we do during Region 9 hoop season, but looks as if Asher has got a pair of the Kobe 5 Protros, Year of the Mamba eggplant colorway. And he's retrofitted spikes on the bottom to make them into cleats. Good for Asher.
And a swing and a miss and a Red Rock Real Estate strikeout and a big out number 2 for Navarro for the Mustangs.
And smoke coming off the hands of Navarro. They're 90 miles per hour on the gun. That's some of the fastest velocities we've seen.
Yeah, somebody was touching 90 on Monday. I'm trying to think who it was. Marchand was hitting 88 for Crimson on Tuesday in relief. Trying to think who else has been pumping up there around 90, but no, Navarro is on the top end of the speed of the pitchers we have seen in the last couple of days here in bracket play. And Bender there stays inside as it broke too much and misses the zone. To Jax Tolman, who we'll see on the bump in just a minute. Tolman hitting over 300, though, this year.
2-out RBI time here for the Thunder. They already got one across. It'd be huge to cash in again here. Favorable count for Tolman.
I wanted to check and refresh this currently coming into this game. Jack's 387, the batting average on the season.
I don't know if you guys know the name Jeremy Guthrie. He's an Oregon product.
Pitcher
Came
for the Royals.
Came down to BYU, eventually Stanford, and then into the MLB.
Yeah.
He has a company that puts spikes on hoop shoes and dunks and all kinds of stuff.
Nice. You're getting Paulie excited.
Yeah, you've just told me, Coach, that any epic shoe can become a cleat. That's pretty cool.
Do they do ice skating for Paul and Caden's big race?
Not Caden. Tara.
I keep hearing about this ice skating race.
It'll happen. We might even do it at the Olympic site up here in South Georgia.
Oh, boy. And Jax Tolman has drawn a walk. That is walk number 3 and already the 28th pitch here in the first inning for Navarro. And we got a speed-up runner over there going to first base.
Maddox McIntosh, maybe one of the first guys out of the pen today as well. So we got a potential relief pitcher running for the starter.
There you go. McIntosh has not pitched yet up here in bracket play, but seen some work this year. And I believe he's isn't he a commit? Hasn't he committed to is he one of the Yakima commits, Yakima Yaks?
He is. You didn't have to guess at that.
There's so many Region 9 kids going there. 1-0 pitch, that one missing. Navarro trying to find the zone, and that one stays tall. Is it me or is the zone for this umpire going to be pretty tight tonight?
It looks a little tight, but Jagan Levitt telling Fuller to go ahead and swing, telling him small zone, but you got the green light.
And going Fuller takes it.
Now you got to think the take sign's on, though.
Yep, 2 balls, no strikes. 1-0 lead for Desert Hills, and bases are loaded. And there's a called strike when he needed one, and now 3-1 the count. Outside, lost him 2-0. Harmon Skeen will trot home. And here comes Justin Abbott out of the dugout of the Mustangs. Wants to talk things over with Ricardo Navarro.
Again, this is what we talked about pregame. Big arm talent. Navarro already touching 90 a couple times, but it's got to be in the zone. Coach Abbott's going to calm him down here, get him back in the strike zone, tell him there's 2 outs. There's a ton of ways to get out of this inning. You put it in over the plate, and we're going to find a way. Ground ball, fly ball, let your defense work.
And Keith and Dove will be the hitter. And boy, how about Kobe Smith and Keith and Dove and some of the guys at the bottom of the order yesterday for Desert Hills? They were absolutely raking, and they'll try to keep that rolling again today. The Dove Shack is the nickname we've heard.
Nice, I like that.
I got educated on the LBC.
Summertime in the LBC. It's one of their hit songs, the Dove Shack.
Yeah. And I'm trying to think of the rapper. Warren G. And a big cut from Dove, and that was a swing and a miss. And that's some chatter from the Mustang dugout. That was power ump. Big cut. And another fastball challenged him down Broadway, and Dove fights it off. 0-2 the count.
Whatever Abbott said to Ricardo, it's inspired some confidence. Those two pitches are 88 and 89, right down the can.
And he got him. Caught looking, a Red Rock real estate strikeout for Ricardo Navarro, but the Thunder do get 2 runs on 1 hit, and they have struck first here in the top of the first inning on the Wilkinson South Lighting scoreboard, 2-0. When we come back, Desert Hills top of the order coming up.
Homemade ice cream is now open on River Road by Sprouts. Come enjoy 48 flavors made fresh daily. Cones, sundaes, shakes, and quarts to go. Handles, happiness served daily on River Road.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Well, cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
Back here at the yard for some ball and stick. But the pressure is mounting. We are down to 4 teams remaining to have a chance to dogpile at Gates Field. And these 2 teams, and the 2 teams we'll see go head-to-head later tonight, are all that's left standing. And by the end of the night, there is a possibility we could be down to the championship series. And Tyler Ransom leading things off, swinging and missing. The scenario is this, if you're not paying close attention. Crimson has to win or the season is over and they can't repeat as state champs. So if Desert Hills wins, they go straight to Friday's championship series. Game 1 will be Friday night at 7. Breaking ball, and that one misses the zone from Jax.
Tillman's got fastball, that curveball that you just saw. He's also got a little firmer slider, firmer breaking pitch, and he's got a changeup.
And that one outside. Now Crimson, if they can win this game today, they will play these same 2 teams for a 5th meeting of the season tomorrow afternoon at 3:30. Unless Snow Canyon beats Provo, then this Desert Hills game would be moved to 6:30, but that's only if Crimson wins.
Tillman down in the count, 3-1.
And the pitch high and just out of the zone, and he draws the base on balls. So
great discipline from Ransom there. Future Texas A&M Aggie going to call College Station home in a couple years, but right now, only thing on his mind is helping his team win this game, and he helps them big by setting the table.
And that one, a fabulous Freddy's foul ball from Jack Boyer. Baby-faced Boyer has been sensational this season. I've been so impressed with his maturity, how good a teammate he is. This kid has a bright, bright future, but the future is already now. Comes in hitting .400, leading the Mustangs in that department from the everyday players.
That's right. I mean, he is the epitome of a great contact hitter and just sees the ball extremely well out of the pitcher's hand, and he's trying to ID one here to get his hit.
And a flare out there into left, coming in, and catch is made by Keith and Dove for one away. Runner will have to stay put.
Good swing by Boyer, hitting this the opposite direction, goes down and gets it. Just a little too close to the left fielder there, and Dove covers it easily.
Well, and probably that wind pushing a little further to Dove because of the strength of the wind blowing straight out to left. You know, no wind, that might have dropped for a base knock.
Yeah, I agree.
And that one gets away on a called strike, and Swanson has to come get it, and that will allow the runner to get into scoring position down at second base. So Ransom, with good speed, moves up 90 feet.
That's a low strike, and Swanson was just trying to work from underneath it, and he got a little quick with the glove trying to frame it, and it snuck under him.
Jax Tolman. Bender, off-speed pitch, broke too much outside the zone.
Chappell swinging a hot bat last couple games. With the base empty, Tolman will be a little careful here in a 2-0 count, I think.
I agree. He's been barreling the ball. And there is a shot out there to second. And the throw in time over to first. Got that one off the end of the bat, maybe, guys?
No, that's smoked.
Smoked?
And I'll tell you what, Dylan Smith was going to help to hold the runner at second a little bit.
And ran into
so he's moving to his right, had to go back to his left to field that. He barely got a glove out on that.
I was blocked my line, so I couldn't tell how well it was hit until I just saw the replay. And you're right, that was barreled up really nicely.
Just unlucky. Just missiled right at second baseman.
And Navarro, chopper into the dirt, foul. The Crimson Cliff Spring Signing Day, they had 14 athletes sign at Crimson Cliffs, and a lot of them were baseball players. A lot of these guys going JUCO baseball, including Navarro.
Navarro, part of that group I was talking about earlier in the pregame of the batters over 300, but he leads them in home runs. He's an RBI guy. He can drive them in with the best of them.
And big old sweeping 12-6 drop for the Red Rock Real Estate strikeout for Tolman. And he keeps the shutout on the scoreboard, and Desert Hills will keep the 2-0 lead on the Wilkinson scoreboard after an inning of play. And we'll be right back to Gates Field. Don't touch that dial.
At Great Harvest, we believe in crafting more than just bread. We provide crisp, garden-fresh salads and savory sandwiches. Everything from garden-fresh ingredients to our signature handcrafted bread. Our friendly staff will guide you to find a meal that will leave you craving seconds. At Great Harvest, we truly provide something for everyone. And don't forget our baked goods. Satisfy your sweet tooth and finish your meal with a brownie or cinnamon roll. Come visit us at Great Harvest.
Scooter's Coffee and Hurricane is the best way to start your day or get you through your day. From breakfast sandwiches to cinnamon rolls to amazing smoothies and, of course, coffee. Anytime is a good time to sip and smile Scooter's Coffee. Open 7 days a week.
Welcome to the Back Nine. We bring the world's best courses to you. Elevate your game at any time with 24/7 access to top-tier golf technology and expert PGA instructors available. Back Nine Golf is a place to improve your swing for all ages. Join us today.
Leading off here, top of the second for the Thunder will be Kobe Smith. The pitch count discrepancy after one full inning. How about 14 pitches for Jax Tolman, 37 pitches for Ricardo Navarro. And they just announced that over the loudspeaker here. And I'm sure that might have been a little fuel for Navarro to try to make a little bit quicker work and find the zone in inning number 2. And a hot shot by Kobe Smith into right field. And he's going to get a leadoff single.
That's the Kobe Smith special right there. Getting after a fastball. Looks to be a little late, but not for Kobe. Puts it on a line in the right.
Gets the hands around quick there, man.
The bottom of the order has really been tremendous here in bracket play.
Turning it over. Talked about that in previous games. Just the 8-9 hitters really serve as leadoffs for the top of the order, and the Desert Hills lineup has done a tremendous job turning it over to all their studs at the top.
I mean, team batting average has risen to 361, guys. That's the team batting average.
Yeah.
Colin Fuller was sitting down at like 240 most of the year. He's up to, over 300. Kobe Smith up to 286, and Keith and Dove is up to 327. So those guys towards that middle bottom of the order have really started raking as the season has progressed.
We've always talked about how much of an offensive dynamo that Snow Canyon is, and the team average is tickling 370. And now this Desert Hills team batting average climbing.
Snow Canyon, when I looked going into Tuesday's game, was above 380, which was the previous high of a Coach Sechrist.
Sitting right at 380 right now.
Yep. But 364, 380, the number 1 and 2 seeds, there's a common denominator. They got a lot of guys that can hit the baseball.
Yes.
And with that, you got to have some pitching. And a foul ball off the bat of Philly.
As Navarro starts to mix here, that slider's looking really sharp. That was a good spoil by Fillmore on a really good pitch.
Really, since the mound visit from Coach Abbott, Navarro's been sharp, dialed in.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch, and 2-2 now. Fillmore walked in his first at bat, so they've gone around here. One on, nobody out, top of the second. Desert Hills leading 2-0, live on the Fan Sports Network. And that one outside. Full count.
Pitch count elevating for Navarro. Now 44 pitches.
You got some guys working in the Mustang bullpen. Well, one guy. You got some guys watching. We got one guy warming up out in the pen right now. Some light toss. Bender and Fillmore stays back on it, but can't barrel it up. A swing and a miss. A Red Rock Real Estate strikeout for Navarro.
Pretty slider from Navarro there. It's the pitch Fillmore spoiled a couple pitches before, and that time Navarro got him.
Crafty. I mean, just as we see Coach Abbott make a trip out to home plate.
Yeah, I think there's something wrong with the comm, the communication that the catchers, what was it, a couple years ago they allowed the communication to be installed in high school levels, and catchers got an earpiece in and a little receiver in the back pocket, and then Coach Abbott's wearing the other end of that so they can communicate and call pitches, and it was not working, so Coach Abbott went out to check on it, and first pitch swinging as resumed play popped up, and it's going to be an easy out number 2 off the bat of Swanson as Ryan McFarland at first base stays with the play and squeezes it into the glove.
And that's exactly what the doctor ordered for Ricardo Navarro. He gets a quick pop out there, and all of a sudden, 2 outs in the inning, and he's looking at a efficient, crisp, quick one to get back to the batting order.
P3 in your scorebook, pop up to the first baseman, and Navarro going to work on Harmon Skeen, who has one of the 2 Thunder hits. The Taylor Berg tweeted on Skeen's home run yesterday. What was the quote on the Instagram post, Kevin? It was something to the effect on how far he hit it and how easy he made it look.
Yeah, you'd be hard-pressed to find a high school kid hitting the ball this hard.
Yeah.
Anywhere else.
And that one coming up above the batter's helmet, and Skeen has to duck down. And for those of you watching on KSL, you can see, he's built, he's big, tall, strong.
Yeah.
He's just built like an athlete.
That's right.
And flings that one, and that one's going to get through into right field, and Skeen continues to stay perfect here at Gates Field. There's something special brewing with the bat and the field.
That's right. Skeen does it in a multitude of ways. We've seen him now collect his second hit, and these aren't the booming to-the-wall or over-the-wall hits that we're used to with Harmon, but he's finding ways to help his team, and that is 2 slap singles.
Both coming on sliders from Navarro.
College coaches got to love that. You can go oppo with the slider and stay on it and hit it through the infield there for a hit. 6 for 6 on this field. 2 for 2 already in this game. 2 for 2 Monday and Tuesday. 1 home run, ton of RBI. And now Roel Wall has a chance to drive in a run if he can find some green grass here with good speed at Kobe Smith at second base. Swing and a miss. Roa hitting .377, 8 doubles, 2 triples, 3 home runs this season. Just a junior, another one of these talented juniors for the Thunder.
Thunder got a nice returning core, but this team only concerned about one thing right now, the mission at hand.
And a swing and a drive. This one has a beat on it. Burbage going to the wall, and it hits the wall. Roel Wall is going to pick up a 2 RBI double, and it's 4-0 Desert Hills as Harmon Skeen scores another run and touches home plate.
So Navarro elevated a fastball on the pitch before. Roa swung through it. This one just a little lower in the zone, and Roa able to catch it clean and backspin it, and it gets all the way to the wall out there in center. Measuring that this morning, we know that wall sits at 350 feet right there in just right center field.
Needed another, 7-8 feet to clear the fence probably at least, but it was close, and that does the trick. And Wall picks up a couple RBIs, and he is just swinging it so well right now.
You know a ball's squared up when it backspins pure. It's not moving to the right and drawing off the left-handed bat or slicing to the left. It's just pure backspin straight away.
Asher Williams, big cut and a foul tip straight back to Fabulous Freddy's foul ball. Don't forget those coupon books are on sale at any Fabulous Freddy's now through Father's Day. You get 11 of them for the price of 7. Make a great gift for Dad. Put in a card, 10-pack there, and you can use one free one yourself. Right, Paulie?
That's right. I need one.
And you get 20 cents off per gallon every time you use those coupon books at Fabulous Freddy's, so you'll save at the pump as well. So big savings right now through Father's Day. Stop by and feel fabulous at Fabulous Freddy's. 4-0 Thunder. Navarro, this is pitch 57 to Asher Williams, and it's 2-1.
Asher is just a patient guy, a batter in the box. Gets real.
Oh, and popped him up out there. CC chasing it, has a beat on it. Cutter Christensen near the track makes the catch for out number 3. But not before a big 2 RBI double for Roa Wall. And they get 2 more runs on 2 more hits, and they've got a 4-0 lead on our Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard. We'll be right back. The Boulevard bringing you high school baseball here on the Fan Sports Network and KSLSports.com.
Your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Everest, K2, and now the Mountain by Mountain Mike's Pizza. The mountain-sized pizza is a massive 20 inches wide, delivering 20 slices and a mountain of toppings. Order yours now by using our mobile app.
Warning, what you're about to hear may impact your dinner plans. The viral mac and cheese place you've seen online has made its way to town. Imagine build your own mac with fan favorite toppings like smoked brisket all the way to the controversial pineapple. Try it at the Red Cliffs Mall in St. George or in front of BYU in Provo.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories with family, friends, and your community is just a way of life. Yes, in times like these, it's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life.
Hey, back here at Gates Field, still the wind blowing out to left. That
in times.
And Devin Dixon, Paul Ratliff, Kevin Cave hanging out with you here. 4-0 Thunder. By the way, the softball team, Desert Hills, they're the number 2 seed as well, or the 1 seed. Desert Hills baseball, the 2 seed. They're playing right now down at Spanish Fork because there's a hot shot. And CC's going to try to leg this out, and he is going to be safe down there at first base.
Not everybody's safe on that play, but that is a lot of speed getting down the line fast right there for Cutter Christensen.
Wanted to give you a Flynn Company's Desert Hills softball update. Bailey Lee just hit a solo shot home run to push the lead up to 3-0. 3-0. Desert Hills leading Orem in the softball state championship. Desert Hills softball has lost in the title series 2 years in a row. And now Riley Green and Lulu West and all these seniors, Swybright, as there's a shot through the left side. Fillmore diving, can't get to it. And back-to-back hits. And all of a sudden, line is starting to move a little bit for Coach Abbott and the Mustangs.
Crimson really quickly getting 2 runners on base here in the bottom of the second inning. And this lineup doesn't stop either. Austin Smith stepping to the plate now with 2 on the pond.
Polly's pick for our Findlay Subaru Star Watch in the pregame show.
And he's been clutch.
And a hot shot down the line. It's fair. It is a fair baseball. 1 run will score. They'll send the runner, and it is a 2 RBI double by the guy that just is seeing watermelons up there, Austin Smith.
Have a week at Kearns High School. Austin Smith, man, this just, the way he's going, there's no way that lands foul. That just, it's earmarked for the wall, and he brings in a bunch of Mustangs into the stable too. Come home.
Pretty impressive to do it on a first pitch curveball. Tillman just trying to spin over strike 1, and Smith not letting it happen.
And guys, I can barely hear you. That dugout has been pretty quiet down 4-0. It just erupted. Mustangs making some noise down there. They are fired up. They've cut this lead in half.
That's right. 1 swing of the bat from Austin Smith, who has had a whale of a week up here at Gates Field.
0-1 pitch to RTE, and that one down low. And count now 1-1. We're in the bottom of the second inning, already 6 runs. That's the theme today. Everybody's scoring a ton of runs. And shows bunt, but whips it back, and that must have just missed the K zone, either up or out.
Looked like that was up. I think it was a good call.
Tolman ready with the 2-1 pitch. Taylor going to square to bunt again. Doesn't like it on the slider and whips it back. 3-1.
Tolman feeling the heat of this lineup now. Talked about how they don't crush the ball, but they do put pressure on you, make you throw strikes.
And here comes Jackson Tolman, Bender, and Taylor stayed in there and fought it off.
Interesting that they took the bunt off 3-1 there. Let him swing the bat.
Riker Taylor, he's been hitting it up here at the state tournament. Average on the season, 2.73, and a swing and a miss and a Red Rock Real Estate strikeout for Jax Tolman.
Good regroup there from Tolman, as we saw a couple Mustangs get on quick, and then they drive in the 2 runs, but still his game here on the bump, and he still working with the lead. Needs to keep it that way. It's short memory for pitchers. They just they let 2 in, got to keep 2 out here.
Ripped foul off the bat of Mason Burbage.
We've had Tolman at 84, 85 on the fastball here. Burbage having no trouble getting around on it there.
Mason's dad, Ryan, used to play a little softball with his dad back in the day. Always found a way to get on base. And Mason's, sorry, Ryan, he's a better hitter than you already. I'm playing. Ryan can swing it. Father like son, chip off the block. Chopper handled and row a wall, unassisted, put out over to first for out number 2 on the play. Runner advances from second to third. And that's the speed up runner out there for Austin Smith.
Good plan by the Thunder there, with Burbage even being ahead of the fastball, going off speed, and they keep him out in front to get the easy ground out.
I can't tell, is that Trax out there running, or is that, I didn't see the number on
That's
the pitch.
Mitchell.
It's Mitchell. Wyatt Mitchell is the runner. He's been running for Austin most of the year, but we've seen Trax Evans run a lot up here at State as well. In fact, it was Evans that scored the game-winning run in the 4-3 walk-off win over Timpanogos yesterday that knocked the Wolves out of this tournament. Ball and no strikes. Bender. That looked like it caught the top inside corner of the zone, but maybe it got to the outside edge.
Took a lot off. 68 on that pitch on the gun.
Tolman, though, not affected, not showing any emotion when he doesn't get a call. He's just going right back to work. Another bender, and this one is in for a called strike.
All spin to Ransom. Thunder must have an idea here what they want to do with the leadoff hitter.
And chopper into the dirt, foul ball.
That's a high fastball.
And it count quickly. Now 2-2 on Tyler Ransom. He went yard earlier today in Crimson's win over Bear River, knocking the Bears out of this state tournament.
So kind of flipped the switch, the power in the morning. Let's see if the Mustangs, we talked about their propensity to hit the ball and make contact, but can they revive that power surge from this morning?
Another chopper off the bat. Will it stay fair? No, it's a foul ball. Probably a good thing, or that could have been a dirty, dirty ball for an extra base hit. Because Asher Williams decided to roll the dice and not try to go get that one, and it kind of bounced too high anyway. He couldn't get it.
Well, the interesting thing on that one is it doesn't matter where it lands.
Where it crosses.
Because it bounced in front of home plate, if the umpire determines that crossed the bag as it's bouncing over it, he could have called it fair. But he determined it was on the foul side of the bag.
And breaking ball got him. Another Red Rock Real Estate strikeout. His third.
Change up from Tolman there.
And it fooled Ransom. So some off-speed pitches to Ransom worked well. And Desert Hills does give up 2 runs on a couple of hits, but they still have the lead. 4-2 our score here live at Gates Field. We'll be right back.
Own property and want to rent it? Then you need the right team with 13 years of local experience. Aim to maximize your rental income and find quality tenants while keeping turnover low to increase your revenue and truly maintain your property. Learn more at redrockpropertymanagement.com.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
We Win Injury Law was launched with a desire to help people win the cases that they can't win on their own. Hiring a personal injury lawyer who knows what to do is key to getting everything they deserve as a result of that wrong.
Aloha, sports fans. It's Boo Boo and Nick from Honolulu Grill.
Come get a taste of the islands. Try our famous Kahlua pork or tender teriyaki chicken, and you'll love our mac salad and sweet sauce on your rice.
Don't forget to try our original Kava 8 at Honolulu Grill. It's game time.
There's a Honolulu Grill up here in West Valley, not too far from us. Boo Boo and the gang. Of course, 7 South, 7th East, downtown St. George. Not far from Utah Tech or Dixie High. Navarro back out to work the third. Popped him up on the second pitch. Tolman is going to get new life, though. Is going to go off the top of the Gates Field Stadium grandstands.
May have missed the first pitch of the inning, but we're at 1-1 now on that foul ball.
(4-2), top third. Today's game brought to you by Metcalf Bonzo Mortuary. As Tolman swinging, and that one caught by the second baseman. No problem out there for Riker Taylor.
Yeah, lazy fly can of corn, easy, quick out for Navarro. Who needs them? Pitch count sitting at 60.
The interesting thing to me in this game with the defensive changes with the pitchers starting this game is how many utility, versatile guys these two high school baseball teams have. As Colin Fuller's going to foul that one off out of play.
And I think you see with how deep these teams have made it in the state tournament, having the depth of pitching and the utility guys and guys that can do a lot of things well is super valuable.
Well, I mean, Crimson, for instance, McFarland's in at first. Riker's been playing there, but now he slides to second. Boyer's been playing second. He slides over to short. They're versatile.
Yeah.
And Colin Fuller, who's at the plate, might be the most versatile. He pitches. He plays center field in this game, but he's been playing second base. He could probably play about any position other than I don't know if he catches. Here's the 1-2. And it'll stay 1-2 as another fabulous Freddy's foul ball.
You just like on the mound, you look at Navarro, he's a guy only 3 2/3 innings prior to this game, and he's on the bump in the biggest game of the season. Just speaks to the confidence of Coach Abbott in number 21 on the mound.
In between pitches there, I saw Cutter Christensen, the right fielder, looking up at the flag. Look, he did it again. He's looking up to see that it's changed. Good pitch.
Got him. Another Red Rock Real Estate strikeout.
And Navarro's really starting to get into a groove here after, really since that visit from Coach Abbott. You know, it seems as if he's kind of leveled off, found his rhythm.
That slider to a right-handed hitter is really tough.
And a pop-up high, skyscraper high, coming down. Center fielder Burbage coming in, makes the catch, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. 4-2 Thunder. We head to the bottom of inning number 3 when we come back to Gates Field on the Fan Sports Network and KSL Sports.
An appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
With a Tab Spend checking account, you earn big rewards. It's hard to not make a scene.
Cash or card?
Oh, my card's right here.
That's a big card.
You should see how much it's earned me. Sorry, Grandma. Tab Spend isn't just another checking account. It's packed with benefits.
How do I get one?
Just scan this QR code or go to tabbank.com. It's all online and super easy to get started.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Gates Field. Been fun. We've been, our crew, and I want to give a shout out to our crew. Tara Atkin producing, Caden Formaster has been producing on a headset, running the camera right now for us. Michael Fisher, and of course you guys, Paul Ratliff and Kevin Cave. Our crew, field level, trying to get you as many shots, pre-game interviews, post-game. We've had some mic'd up moments. We'll continue to do that all the way through Saturday, where somebody will either be dogpiling the pitcher's mound or dogpiling home plate. And Boyer's going to try to bunt his way aboard, and he's going to do it. That is a sneaky little drag bunt. Looked like Ichiro.
It did. Looked like number 51 for the Mariners some time ago. And, man, he's got speed like Ichiro, too.
And Tolman's a center fielder. He's played third base. He's played first. He's an athlete. The fact that he couldn't get to that bunt shows you how well it was placed. Beautiful bunt by Boyer.
What can't this kid do? He's already like a 5-tool guy, Coach. I mean, Paulie, you might be able to I don't even know if he'll let you put pine tar on his bat right now. He's big time.
He's big time. It's going to be a name to remember for years to come in Region 9 and around the state.
And Chappell steps in. Sam Chappell. And he absolutely rips this one, and it's going to two-hop all the way to the wall. Boyer's taking a big turn. They're going to put the stop sign on at third. Probably a good idea. Ball was fielded cleanly out there and left by Dove, and a pretty good relay, and that would have been a play at the plate for sure. But Crimson now has the scoring run at second base with no outs here in the bottom of inning number 3.
And that ball was absolutely tattooed. Exit velocity, don't even think it was anywhere near anything we've seen today. That was the hardest hit ball I think we've seen today.
Here comes Drew Hill.
And Tolman hung a curveball there. I think what Hill's going to tell Jax here is, look, keep mixing, keep using all 4, but we got to make sure that curveball's down in the zone. You can't leave that curveball elevated where a guy like Chappell, a guy like Smith can just hook it down the left field line.
Smith and Chappell both, Coach. You bring up the two probably hottest hitters in the Mustangs lineup.
Yeah, I mean,
as of the state tournament, those two guys have been incendiary the way they've been hitting the ball. And Smith, home run in the last game, hero of the first game we got here at Kearns High School. And he's just continued to crush the ball. And kind of an extended meeting on the mound here, and the umpire going to make his way out.
Again, appreciate some of our great sponsors, Aquatic Balance Pool Service. Got a pool? Need some repairs? Need somebody to maintain it? Frank and the team, Aquatic Balance Pool Service. Look them up. Give them a call. And tell them thanks for sponsoring high school sports here on the network. Wind blowing, high 80s today here at Gates Field, Kearns High School. And Jax Tolman and the meeting on the mound is over, and we are set to resume play. And ball one to Navarro.
If you're Crimson here, I think you don't want Navarro to do too much. You want to keep the momentum, but you want to make sure you put a baseball in play here. Drive something in the outfield. Worst case scenario, sac fly.
And that was the curveball, and he did keep it in the zone. So I think you were spot on with the message relayed from coach to Jax on the bump. Runners second and third, nobody out. Desert Hills leading Crimson 4-2. We're in the third inning.
Change up in a fastball count there. If he lands it, probably doesn't draw a swing from Ricardo. Now Ricardo way ahead in the count.
The pitch, and a swing and a shot. And this was going to be a 2 RBI double at least. Navarro taking a big turn, and he's going to put the brakes on at second. And we are tied, haven't settled anything. 4-4.
There's, as the namesake in the pregame, there's Nuclear Navarro. He chips in with his first huge impact play from the batter's box, and he's going to get a speed-up runner in for him. Get a hero's welcome back at the dugout. He's going to run across the entire dugout, high-fiving the team. He feels the vibes right now. The Mustangs rolling.
I love it from the Mustangs. They're 3-0 count. Tolman's just thrown a 3-0 fastball. Just get it over the plate. And Crimson cuts Navarro loose and says, go swing, big boy. And he takes care of that 3-0 fastball.
4-4 game. Trax Evans into run for Navarro, who's pitching, of course. And Navarro has just made this a whole new ball game and got himself back into maybe a little bit of a pitcher's duel. Right now it is a hitter's duel between these two teams breaking out at Gates Field.
Yeah, we got a combined 10 hits early in this game, so the batter's seeing the ball well on both sides of the diamond.
Tolman's got to try to regroup. And keeps that one down in the zone, and Cutter chops it foul. CC's having a heck of a state tournament.
Yeah, just trying to do his job there and pull the ball on the ground, right? You got a runner on second, no outs. CC's tendency is to pull on the ground, so you let him swing, do what he does, move up the runner, maybe a base hit to boot.
And here is the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss and a Red Rock Real Estate strikeout. Strikeout number 4 for Tolman, and that's a big first out of this inning.
Good sequence there, going off speed down for the foul ball, and then coming back with the high heat up and away.
That's kind of a feel-good strikeout for Tolman there. Kind of get the vibes back on the mound once again as the Mustangs really rallying right now.
And a shot into center field off the bat of Race Car Bennett. All the way out to center field, and the run is going to come all the way home. No relay, and Crimson has their first lead of the game as Trax Evans scores, and it's a 5-4 Mustang advantage.
We're going to see ties, lead changes throughout. But right now, Crimson with the latest boom to get this game back in the hands of the Mustangs, 5-4. A frozen rope out to center field.
Jagan Levitt 2 steps out of the dugout. Said something out there to Jax, like, hey, let's go, come on, you're not going to go get him yet. Trying to salvage innings. It's still anybody's game. We're in the third. And Smith, the incendiary Smith, as Paulie likes to say and use big words, so I thought I'd throw one back at you.
There you go.
Did I even say it right?
You said it absolutely correct, buddy.
I swear Paulie carries around a Webster and a foul tip straight back. I think it caught a piece of Swanson behind the dish, shaking off that right leg a little bit.
I like Tolman coming back with a couple fastballs there. I'm unbothered. I'm going to keep coming at you. Here comes Heater.
Yeah. No, good call.
It's a good mental adjustment. Hey, I'm still going to go at you.
Excuse me. 1-1 count. Got to get a little caffeination in me.
There you go.
And a big cut, but that one pulled way foul off the school, maybe over by the classrooms here behind the third base line.
I'm at the point every time a ball gets lifted by Smith, the way he's going right now, I'm thinking it's a hit at least. Man, seeing it well too.
He's up to 362.
Yeah.
I think, I want to say he's risen 30 points in the last week or so, probably the last 4 or 5 games.
Super regionals and the state tournament have been great to Austin Smith.
Change up and a beauty.
And another Red Rock Real Estate strikeout for Mr. Tolman.
Smith kind of gave a head nod as he walked back to the dugout, kind of game respects game there as Tolman. Coach, that was a nasty pitch.
Yeah, was relying on Heater there, so the changeup is the natural selection there to get Smith fooled, and Tolman threw a good one.
We have 9 runs total scored, and we already have 9 strikeouts, and we're just in the 3rd inning, guys. That was the 5th on the K counter for Jax Tolman. Navarro on the other side has got 4 strikeouts, and Crimson has the 5-4 lead as RT steps in.
Every game writes its own story. 8-7 in our first edition of this matchup at the...
And he popped them up. Roll Wall looking like he's got a beat on it at first, and he does, and he secures it in the webbing. So 3 runs on a couple hits, and Navarro delivers the big hit in the inning, that 2 RBI double down the line, and it's 5-4 Mustangs on the Wilkinson House of Lighting scoreboard.
Flynn Group plays to win. From commercial to residential projects, we deliver the total building envelope. Roofing, glazing, and architectural metals. Championship quality every time. Flynn Group, we've got you covered.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Welcome back, everybody, here. Boulevard Home, bringing you today's game. Appreciate the Boulevard by Smart, making your house more like home. For over 50 years, get on over there for sofas, appliances, TVs. They got a cafe. Shop Smart, shop at the Boulevard. Kobe Smith, number 9 hitter, to try to set the table here for the Thunder. Now trailing for the first time in this game. And again, if you just joined us, Crimson does need to win to force another rematch tomorrow afternoon at either 3:30 or potentially 6:30. It'll be one of those 2 start times, depending on what happens in the nightcap. And then they got to win again if Crimson's going to try to go back-to-back and grab their 4th school state baseball title since they opened in 2019.
Incredible run that the Mustangs are on. Just the athletic department in general.
They've won 3 of the last 4 titles.
Yeah. Gridiron, the golf team, the baseball team, they've been super successful.
Saw their boys soccer team got a playoff win last night, 1-0. So did Desert Hills soccer team as well. Pop up over at first. McFarland has it, and Smith is going to pop out.
Navarro goes slider, slider, slider right there. The pitch that was so good last inning, he goes right back to it, 3 in a row to get Kobe Smith.
Navarro has really settled in since that first 2 innings, where he gave up 2 runs in the first and 2 more in the second. Looking good now, getting his confidence going. His pitch count is getting elevated, though, because of those first 2 innings and some of those free passes that he gave. Big cut from Fillmore. I think he's sitting right about 70 pitches now. Again, Max in Utah is 110, and he can finish the batter. And then you have to have 3 days rest, and you kind of look at that on a Wednesday, and if anybody goes 110 today, they're done for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
I'm sure, when you get to the Final Four, like Desert Hills Crimson, Snow Canyon, Provo has done, you'd love to be able to keep a guy under 86 on a Wednesday, so he could potentially come back if you make it to the state championship doubleheader on Saturday. You could potentially have, and there's a line shot out there into center field for Philly, and it's a 1-out hit, and he is aboard. Good piece of hitting right there.
Was battled off some really good pitches from Navarro there and finds the one he likes and just pokes it out. 3 Mustangs ranging to get that to that ball, but unable to. And now Fillmore, speed on the base pass as well.
And here is Isaac Swanson.
Yeah, Fillmore fouled off the slider and then turned around 89 for the base hit up the middle. Really good swing.
0-1 after that foul ball for Swanson. Already his 3rd AB in this game. 0 for 2, looking for his first hit of the afternoon. Or evening at this point, as we're past the 5 o'clock hour. About an hour into this game. Started about 4:12 was the official start time, if I'm not mistaken. Pickoff attempt. Looked like it got stuck in Navarro's glove. Rico couldn't get it over there quick enough. Billy acting like he jammed his finger on the bag a little bit there. He's trying to pop a knuckle or something. Slider down and away. That's 2-1 count. Stats brought to you by Scooters Coffee. Start your day at Scooters. Amazing drinks served by amazing people. Amazingly fast. Great food. Protein shakes, smoothies, coffees. State Street in Hurricane. It's got to be Scooters. Rico, Navarro, and Smith trying to frame it up down a little bit maybe.
Smith did his finest work there, and he turns to the umpire and asks, how close was it? He thought he might have gotten that one, but.
Even Swanson kind of froze up there and sort of looked at the ump out of the side of his eye like, that ball? Is that a ball? It was.
3-1 delivery, and that one popped up high out there towards left field. Long run, and going to get to it on the dirt, and making the catch was Chappell for out number 2.
Great adjustment by Chappell here, as we see on the We Win Injury Law replay. This ball is skyscraper shot high into the air. The wind playing effect here. He contorts his body backwards, falls down, and still makes the play.
Flynn Company's Region 9 update for you down at Spanish Fork. Desert Hill softball continuing to still lead 3-0 over Orem as the softball tournament fires up today. Championship Series Friday, Saturday will move over to BYU. And Harmeskeen 0-1, and now 0-2, swing and a miss. Harmon steps out of the box, now back in quickly. Fixes the hat, sets the bat, wiggle, and chopper high. And gloved and transfer, not going to be there. Now they throw back behind, and they did not get the out. Riker Taylor thought he had the out there as it looked like Briggs overran the bag, but I think he got back in time.
Coach, you're talking about the freshman and doing non-freshman things. He decides he doesn't have to play at first there, and he doesn't give up, and he looks for the next play. That is super headsy to flip it back to Riker Taylor there and almost recorded the out at second.
E6.
They will charge an E, I think, on the fielding. Just didn't glove it cleanly. Coach Abbott wants an explanation.
And Harmon Skeen, the lean, mean fighting machine, Harmon Skeen, he's been on base every single time he's been up to bat today.
That's the first time he's reached on an error in this state tournament, but he still reached nonetheless.
On base.
And they still haven't gotten him out.
That's right. He's been the hardest out.
Yeah,
I mean, really, anybody this state tournament.
Coach Abbott knows he's not getting that one overturned. He's just telling the umps he's watching them.
Fighting for the next one, maybe, for his guys.
Yep.
And that one ripped foul off the bat of Roa Wall. It was a bang-bang play. I'll admit I didn't see it well. And then the replay, did you guys see? Did you think they got that one right?
I couldn't tell. It was that close.
Very close.
The officials got the best viewpoint on that play. He was in good position. And that one outside. To Roa Wall. 1 for 1 with a big-time 2 RBI hit. And he also walked in his first at-bat. So Roa has continued to just absolutely swing it in the heart of this D-Hills lineup. 5-4 Mustangs leading, but Desert Hills threatening here. 2-1 with 2 out. We're in the top of the 4th inning of this scheduled 7-inning bracket play Wednesday baseball game. Crimson trying to come through the one-loss side of the bracket. Desert Hills with the win, trying to go straight to the 3-game championship series starting Friday night.
Good swing for Wall, a little late on the fastball. It's a big spot for both Navarro and Wall and the Thunder.
This would be time for your Roa Wall sayings you guys were working on in the break.
That's right. I got one to debut. Kind of waiting for him to make a play here.
I know. I'm trying to egg you on.
Yeah, I want you.
You want to work it in naturally. Kev had a good one, too.
He did.
We'll leave that one off the air.
You'll just have to stay tuned to find out. It's not inappropriate.
No, just
it's got to be the moment.
That's right.
Yeah.
Got to keep this is called a hook in radio. We just keep listening to see if guys work
That's
in.
right. The anticipation build.
And fired up Rico Navarro as he gets the Red Rock Real Estate strikeout, and the Mustangs keep the 5-4 lead.
Pumping the fist on the backdoor slider. Back to the pitch that's been working so well. Cuts it right across home plate.
5-4 on the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard. We're back to Gatesfield in a good one. Don't you dare touch that dial.
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab is open daily for free family fun. Take a tour, volunteer, hike a trail, or bring home a new best friend. Visit Best Friends today for magical memories that'll last forever.
To dare mighty things means to embrace challenges. It means to welcome a high-energy culture that prioritizes belonging. To dare mighty things means drawing inspiration from experienced faculty and alums who encourage you to think big. It means to be a part of time-honored traditions while also forging new ones. To dare mighty things means celebrating your achievements with pride and joy, knowing you can make a difference by daring to be great. Join us at the Huntsman School of Business, where we dare mighty things. That's the Huntsman difference.
Huge news! Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next level. See why so many are choosing Sport Court here in Southern Utah for top quality basketball, pickleball, and multi-purpose courts. Learn more at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com.
The puns are flying in the break. I think I can speak only for myself, but fatigue is setting in for our crew a little bit. We're having way too much fun, though.
A little punch drunk here. Just having some fun, buddy. And now we see Tolman long look in and ready to go.
And Burbage is the leadoff guy here in the bottom of the 4th for the Stang Gang.
Swanson wanted it, but Burbage isn't the tallest player on the field here, and that one rides a little bit high.
Yep, little smaller zone. Got him. They say it hit him right along the lower leg or upper leg, maybe above the kneecap. I couldn't tell. Blocked by the home plate umpire. But it's a hit by the pitch and a free pass as he takes one for the team.
Definitely a graze because Swanson still caught it.
I would ask Paulie what was the hardest pitch you ever took for the team, but Paulie doesn't have an answer. Kevin, what was the... You remember any of the beanballs you had to take for the team? As Ransom puts a charge into this one, and it's going to get out there off the wall in center field. They're going to wave Burbage around third all the way from first, and they're going to tack another run on the board. 6'5" Mustangs. T-Rans with a big shot to center.
And this is why the kid is headed to Texas A&M. The acumen on the mound is one thing, but he can hit too. Gig him.
First pitch, pulling the trigger on a fastball, drilled it out to the center field fence on a couple hops.
And here comes Jagan Levitt. And Jax Tolman is sitting with 8 hits, giving up 6 runs, all earned, walked 1, struck out 5, and that'll be it for Jackson Tolman. He's going to stay below 60 pitches. I got him at 55, guys. And Coach Levitt is going to make the call of the bullpen and the meeting on the mound. Pitching change brought to you by Luke Udy at American Family Insurance. You know this guy, Luke. Gets you great rates on your home, auto, or life insurance. Call Luke today, 435-251-9102 for a free quote to see how much you can save. We'll talk about the new pitcher when we come back. 6-4, Crimson leading Desert Hills in the bottom of the 4th.
Wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that can make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
We Win Injury Law was launched with a desire to help people win the cases that they can't win on their own. Hiring a personal injury lawyer who knows what to do is key to getting everything they deserve as a result of that wrong.
Back here, Kearns High School, Gates Field, home of the Marshalls. Here in the Grass Creek Construction broadcast booth, building with integrity is their competitive edge. Devin Dixon, Paul Ratliff, Kevin Cave, Tara Atkin pushing all the buttons. Tara's keeping us updated on the Desert Hills softball game. They're the number 1 overall seed. And Riley Green just went yard job, the future Yukon Husky. And it's 6-0 now. Desert Hills softball leading Orem. And a turn and a pivot and a throw to second on a pickoff attempt, and it gets into center field, and that's going to allow Ransom to get over to third base.
Desert Hills put the planned pick on there at the break where Briggs Fillmore broke toward third, tried to draw the runner Ransom off a second, and then they were going to pick behind to Fuller, and errant throw, and the pick goes awry. Ransom wasn't fooled at any rate.
Boyer is at the plate. New pitcher. Let's tell you about McIntosh. He is a senior. Maddox McIntosh, 3.15 ERA, 1-2 record, 8 appearances this year. And Boyer's going to chop it out to second, gloved, and they'll throw over to first for out number 1. And the fielder's choice, RBI for the Mr. Babyface Boyer.
And Babyface Boyer, who we're affectionately calling him, has continued to put his remnants on this game. I mean, he just everywhere in the field, in the batter's box. The kid is just a consummate player.
McIntosh, 20 innings of work this year, 19 Ks, 11 walks. Lefty. Opponents are hitting just 244 off of him. This is the first time we've seen him here in bracket play this week. So Coach Levitt going to a fresh arm here. We'll see how he fares as that one down in the zone.
And with the move, we've got Tolman, the starting pitcher, heading out to center. Cohen Fuller coming from center field into second base, and Dylan Smith coming off the field, giving way to McIntosh, who goes to the mound.
Those are your defense changes. And here is Chappell with a 2-0 count. He is 1 for 2 in this game, and he scorched the ball on that hit he had earlier and later scored a run.
Chappell, a 361 hitter for the season, but if we did a 10, 15 game sample size, I'd expect that average well over 400 as he takes a walk there.
Line is moving. Here is Rico Navarro.
McIntosh, primarily fastball slider. Similar type of horizontal break to Hoyt Atkin, another Desert Hills lefty. Helps him miss a lot of barrels.
Eminem called strike. Squirts away from Swanson's. Popped out of the mid. Runners will stay put. Swanson's taking a beating in this state tournament behind the dish, hasn't he?
He has.
Looks like he's shaking something off. He might have something going on with his thumb and his catching hand.
So every catcher, if they get one the wrong way, usually when they're reaching for a pitch inside to a righty, it catches their thumb and bends it back a little bit.
Yeah.
And once you do it,
it's hyperextended, right?
It never goes away.
Right.
It just,
lingers.
Every time you get that pitch, it just re-aggravates again and again.
1-1 count here. And ball 2 downstairs. Wind's still been consistent, about that 15-mile-an-hour range, blowing straight out to left field towards the Mustang bullpen area. Runner's going to go, and a hit and run is on. Deep in the hole, Fillmore can't get to it. And it's a one-out hit for Rico Navarro.
Go ahead, Coach.
Fillmore's effort there held Chappell from going first to third on the hit and run. Since he was in motion on the hit, he would have had a chance even on the hit to left, but Fillmore was close enough to it that Chappell had to hold up and wait and make sure he didn't field the ball.
We hear a Let's Go Mustangs chant forming a little bit as this rally continuing, and they're going to get a speed-up runner in for Ricardo.
It's Trax Evans again. You got Mitchell White. Mitchell's kind of been running all tournament for Austin Smith, and then Trax Evans been running for the pitcher, which in this case is Navarro. And Navarro has already pitched more in this game than he has pitched all season.
3 2/3 prior to this appearance, now worked through
4 innings.
Yeah.
And he's got the lead. And a shot that's going to be right back through the hole, and Fillmore again just can't get to it. Chappell cruising around, and the play at the plate, and he is safe.
What a slide by Chappell. As we see this on the We Win Injury Law replay, this is a good throw. On line, but just a little crafty of a slide, evades the tag, and brings in another run for the Mustangs, and Jagan Levitt doesn't love it.
Is he saying maybe he altered the line? What's the argument here, guys?
The argument is Levitt thought he had a tag. That's it. And Swanson's diving. You can't tell if he touched him or not. Incredible slide if he avoided that tag.
You guys both called it. That was a slide. Head first, hand certainly crossing the plate.
Old school Pete Rose slide, just getting dirty and getting another run in.
Sammy Hustle.
Charlie Hustle.
Well, I know. It's Sam Chappell.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
I will say this. The home plate umpire was in a great position to make that call. Looking right down on it with a perfect angle, nothing obstructing him. So he had the best view in the park to call that.
And Jagan Levin, I think just had a couple questions on what he saw. It was not a rowdy visit out to talk to the umpire. I think it was more of a quizzical, quick meeting. And that one, Wild, gets past Swanson. And McIntosh struggling to find the zone, and when he has, they've hit him so far. McIntosh has already given up 2 hits and a run and a walk, and he's only recorded 1 out so far since entering this game. Got to settle down, probably some adrenaline pumping for Maddox. And a shot to right, twisting, Wynn trying to hold it, but it's going to flare out there to the right side of the line and be fouled.
Infield drawn in now. Bennett doing a good job to try to get the ball in the air. McIntosh can induce a lot of ground balls, so that is a fight for Bennett to keep it in the air with the infield drawn in.
And that one airmailed. Swanson goes to get it.
Short backstop here at Kearns High School, and nice carom.
And after that sequence of pitches that both were a little wild, bullpen gets busy again for Desert Hills.
Dylan Smith down there.
And a swing and a miss by Race Bennett. And a much-needed out number 2 for McIntosh. And now some information going to go from Bennett to Smith as they cross paths, and Austin Smith will be the batter.
And that one was a dive bomb out of the zone, kind of a junk pitch, but draws the swing and the strikeout for McIntosh.
8-4 Mustangs have the lead. Here in our state coverage on KSL, presented by UCCU. Huntsman Center at Utah State. Wendy's. Agria Insurance, Bank, and of course our title sponsor on the Fan Sports Network on the radio side, the Boulevard, making your house more like home for 50-plus years. 1-1 count. We're in the bottom of the 4th. This inning has went a while because Crimson has gotten to the bullpen and is humming. Bats have been alive this morning, and the Bats have picked right back up where they left off this afternoon. This is their second game of the day today. They knocked Bear River out earlier today. They had already 2 runs in the second, 3 in the third, and 3 more on the board here in the 4th. And a swing and a shot, and Austin Smith is going to knock in another run, maybe 2. The runner falls down at CC, and he slips and has to go back to third. He's safe at third, but he might have been able to score a second run on that rip shot by Austin. Look at this.
This state tournament has developed into Austin's personal inferno. The dude just is on fire. There's no other way to put it. I mean, the hero 2 days ago, a home run in the last game, and he just continues to pile up hits.
And Christensen wasn't trying to slow down or anything. He was just taking such a steep turn at third base that he lost the cleat, went down into a sliding position, and had to retreat back to third.
Oh, he was sending it to Coach Boyer, the third base coach. He was waving him home. But then when CC lost the footing, he had to go back to third. It was too risky at that point to try to continue to score there. You would have loved to score him there. And Soderquist, I have yet to see him get a pinch hit AB, but he is going to get one here for Coach Justin Abbott. We saw him this morning have a couple pinch hits. One of them was Burbage, and the other one was, I'm trying to think who the other pinch hit was. Coach, help me out on the morning game.
Jackson Bird.
Jackson Bird, thank you. Now Soderquist is going to get an AB here in the state tournament. He's going to hit one through the right side, and he's going to get an RBI single out of it. First pitch swinging.
Sometimes the first pitch, the best one to hit, right, Coach?
Yeah, Ambush is there to get a knock. I think that was 0-1.
Was it? Deegan Soderquist with a clutch pitch hit RBI single, and it's 10-4, and the Mustangs are running wild at Gates Field.
They're galloping for sure, my friend, and they are continuing to pile on and still alive in this inning. And Jagan Levitt out to have a conversation with the infield and trying to get these guys calmed down, most specifically McIntosh, who, is a guy that's been thrown into the fire here. And this is a tough spot with this Mustang lineup as hot as it is.
Looks like we got to move.
Yeah, he's taking the ball. And we will have a new pitcher. And we'll talk about it after a message from our great sponsor. We got so many great businessmen and women that bring you our coverage. Couldn't be here doing games all week long on KSL and the Fan without our great sponsors. So let's get a message from them. We'll talk about the new pitcher when we come back. Crimson up 10-4.
Flynn Group plays to win. From commercial to residential projects, we deliver the total building envelope. Roofing, glazing, and architectural metals. Championship quality every time. Flynn Group, we've got you covered.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Huge news! Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next level. See why so many are choosing Sport Court here in Southern Utah for top quality basketball, pickleball, and multi-purpose courts. Learn more at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com.
Welcome back to the UCCU Savings Spotlight.
Today's play of the day goes to Becky, a single mom who just got her son Max a youth debit card from UCCU.
This is a big win for Max, who knows that UCCU mobile banking makes it easy for his mom to add money to his debit card anytime.
It's also a big win for Becky, who knows it also makes it easy to monitor her child's spending anytime. Final score, 1 happy son, 1 responsible mom.
With the assist from UCCU.
Back live here, and boy, oh boy, you really kind of feel like you got to find somebody to stop this hit parade of Crimson Cliffs, and they're going to turn to Dylan Smith. 1.31 ERA. He's made 4 appearances this year. The right-handed pitcher is now into the game with 2 on and 2 outs. Now, this is a tough spot to enter in the game. You're now all of a sudden down by 6. He's only pitched 5 1/3 of work. 2 Ks, 1 walk. Get up 6 hits, 2 runs. Only 1 of those runs was earned. And opponents off of Smith they're hitting 300 on the button. But a pretty small sample size, 5 innings of work.
Absolutely. I mean, we're seeing a lot of pitchers that have limited work this season pressed into duty. And now's the time to have your best stuff.
Smith.
Typically a strike thrower. Dylan Smith, primarily fastball slider.
Crimson looking for another dealer collision big hit here. Smith trying to change things 79 miles an hour, but can't find the zone, and all of a sudden it is 3-0 to Mason Burbage.
His breaking pitch could be called a slider, could be called a curve, sweeper, slurve.
Pick-off wheel attempt. Back in time. Appreciate Mountain Mike's Pizza in Hurricane. If you're looking for local legends, and we've been recognizing them during our broadcasts of high school sports all season long with the Mountain Mover of the Week award. Last week we recognized Hoyt Atkin from Desert Hills. Next time you're in Hurricane, go get a mountain-sized pizza at Mountain Mike's. Pitch by Smith, lost him. Ball 4.
Danger zone now for Desert Hills. Obviously 2 outs, but still down 6 on the scoreboard, and the base is loaded.
Got to work the outer half of the plate here to Ransom. Stay away from his sweet zone, which is middle in.
Today's game brought to you by the Back 9 Golf. Nothing will tune up your game and improve it like an hour or two at the Back 9. 24/7 access, indoor putting green, simulators. You can play courses from across the country and hone your game. Go to the Back 9 Golf, all spelled out, even the 9, theback9golf.com. That one low, back throw, and Williams at third for the Thunder applies the tag, but just a split second late.
Swanson trying to find a different way to get out of this inning.
You have a lot of confidence as a catcher to make that throw, because if you misfire on it, it scores a run. Chopper foul from T-Rans. And it's 2-2. Or excuse me, it's 2-1. I'm looking left now for counts instead of right, Paulie. And got him on the elbow pad, that protective pad.
Now where to put him, so it's going to bring one in.
Dylan Smith saying that Ransom maybe stuck the chicken wing out a little bit there. He wanted to get either a ball or a strike call on that rather than the hit by pitch.
Let's take another look, Coach. We win injury law.
Oh, there's an argument to be had there. The arm was extended from the body. Maybe didn't gain a lot of ground, though, toward home plate.
And it really did look like he was trying to turn out of the way, but as he turned, he might have turned into it. Is that what you're kind of seeing there?
Yeah, it's just if you see that elbow extended out away from the body, that might be a situation where the ump could keep him there, but...
Chicken wing, a great summary of it. I mean, it kind of looked like a little chicken wing, but nonetheless.
It's got to take a lot for an umpire to keep a guy at home plate when he gets plunked.
Sure.
So it's got to be a true tried to get hit.
Now we're going to see another meeting on the mound here for the Desert Hills Thunder. And this is kind of a tough spot here as they're on the brink of the 10-run rule the way this inning is going. Down 7, and the Mustangs show no signs of stopping offensively. So they got to muzzle this run. They've got to get out of this inning somehow, some way, and get it back to the lineup that's so dialed in right now.
You can't count them out, right?
Yeah, you can't count them out. If they can get out of this inning, they're very much in this game, no matter what the score is, because we know they can crush the ball.
Tolman went 3 innings, gave up 7 runs all earned. McIntosh got 2 outs, gave up 4 hits, 3 runs. And now Smith has come in, and he is having trouble finding the zone. And Jagan Levitt right now is just trying to find anybody that can throw some strikes and get some outs.
Now the freshman, Boyer, steps in. Looks like we got a ball in foul ground. Brief stoppage here while we collect that.
So Ransom is over there at first. Burbage at second. Taylor's at third. And there's a hit through the right side. And Boyer's going to pick up an RBI single, maybe 2. Here comes the throw over to third instead of home. And everybody's safe on the back throw back to second base. It's a 2 RBI hit by Jack Boyer.
Jack Boyer, it can't be overstated. This kid is well beyond his years, playing like a senior as a freshman, and he's going to get a hero's welcome as he's going to throw his gear back to the third base line, and he's going to take his base at second.
Got to hit a cutoff there if you're the Thunder with 2 outs and keep that runner off second base, out of scoring position.
Boyer is now 2 for 4 with 3 RBI in this game. Came in hitting 400 on the season average and continues to just bring it.
Safe to say, freshman phenom, and that's putting it lightly.
He's got to be an all-region first-teamer as a freshman, guys. I mean, that's
hard to do in Region 9.
I can't remember the last for maybe Marcus Littlewood, Pineview back in the day. I can't remember the last time a freshman was all-region first-teamer, and Boyer's got to be right there. And a pop-up, Chappell hits it out into right, long run, and tracked down by Kobe Smith. And finally, this marathon inning is over. 8 runs on, I believe, 6 hits, but I'll have to double-check my math. And 1 error, and you leave a runner out there on base, and all of a sudden, Crimson looking like they want to play again tomorrow. They lead Desert Hills 13-4 on the Fan Sports Network.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Wendy's went back to the kitchen to give our famous spicy chicken sandwich a total upgrade. More crunch, more flavor, with heat that just hits. Is this our best spicy chicken ever? Looks like a yes to me. Spicy chicken just got better at Wendy's.
Since 1967, we've helped Southern Utah families. Whether you need traditional burial, on-site cremation, or pre-planning, our team provides compassionate, personalized care. We're the choice of more local families because we treat yours like our own. Let us help you honor your loved ones with dignity. The legacy of excellence continues. Call 435-673-4221 or visit MetcalfBonzoMortuary.com today.
Warning, what you're about to hear may impact your dinner plans. The viral mac and cheese place you've seen online has made its way to town. Imagine build your own mac with fan favorite toppings like smoked brisket all the way to the controversial pineapple. Try it at the Red Cliffs Mall in St. George or in front of BYU in Provo.
Yeah, look at that. Roni's Mac Bar. Oh my gosh, it's getting dinner time. That sounds really good. They do have one down in Provo. Same owners that own the one by Lululemon in the Red Cliffs Mall. Great sponsor of high school sports for us here on the network, Roni's Mac Bar. If you haven't had it yet, go build your Mac your way at Roni's. Williams fouls the first one off. This one just misses the K zone. It's quickly 1-1. Another guy that you could argue should be first team all-freshman. Leading his team in batting average, just like Jack Boyer, and that's Asher Williams.
And 6 home runs to complement, and he swings a powerful bat.
In fact, I would say he should be all-region, just like Jack should. And that's going to be a hit by Asher Williams on cue, right back through the box, up the middle, off Rico Navarro.
That is a really well-located slider and an impressive piece of hitting from Asher Williams there. Down in the zone, outside half of the plate. Williams stays on it and puts it back up the box.
Yeah, this kid's, the sky is the ceiling for him. If I'm a Division I coach, I want to offer him tomorrow.
What's the NCAA rule on that for freshmen?
I don't know. I hear about 8th graders getting offers.
Yeah.
And there's a rip shot. Jax Tolman into right. Williams is going to get over to third, and now runners on the corners, and the Thunder trying to fight back.
Asher barreling around to third, and now runners on the corners, and like Coach said, if they could make it through that inning, and now the order gets its chance, and this is what Desert Hills, where they can flex their muscles, is when they get locked in and the line moves.
You know who the happiest guy in St. George was when Cohen Fuller's dad got hired as the general manager out at Copper Rock Golf Course?
Probably you.
Jagan Levitt.
Oh.
Because he got this move-in freshman named Cohen Fuller from Las Vegas.
Oh. I was thinking a golf angle.
This kid can absolutely play. There's a lot of freshman talk in this game.
Sure.
And very justifiably so, if you ask me. We haven't seen Mason Skeen, another freshman. Is Trax a freshman or is he a sophomore? We've seen him running. Fuller fights that one off out of play. By the way, the Copper Rock Golf Course having the Epson Tour event this weekend. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The proving ground for the LPGA. They'll be playing that one.
Loved that event. Made it out the last few years.
It seems like we have, but sometimes it falls on the same weekend as the state tournament, so we've missed it on a few occasions as well. 1-2 count here.
Navarro still touching 86 on the fastball, deep into the pitch count.
Did we get him? Is 90 still the high mark from earlier in the game? Was 90 the highest on the gun?
Top 90 today, yeah.
And there's a flare, and that's a hit. Tolman was going back to freeze. He's got to hurry to second. The throw is not going to be in time, and Tolman is safe, and it's an RBI single for Cohen Fuller. And the Thunder grab one back and cut it to 13-5.
It's pretty good base running by Tolman to freeze up, make sure he doesn't get doubled off with no outs, and then hustle in with a hard slide in a second to still be safe. Remember, the Thunder kind of started giving up those runs to the Mustangs when they went to the bullpen. If Desert Hills can get in the Crimson bullpen, they'd love to knock Navarro out of this game right now.
Yeah, that's an interesting notion here. And Navarro's pitch count is at 99. Coming straight at me, and everybody's going to advance. There is one hole right over here, and I was thinking about that as the ball was coming right at me. So I put my hands up.
So that's your excuse for flinching, is that there's a hole in the net?
Hey, I've been here for 2 days. That's my first flinch.
Yeah. He will allow you one, buddy.
I mean, that was right at me.
Notice how he made you stand in front of the hole.
Kobe Bryant wouldn't have flinched.
That's right.
Oh, my gosh. I have a Mamba mentality, but I'm also...
Baby mama mentality.
Look, CTE is a real thing. I don't want it. Navarro, after that wild pitch, is going to give up a hit to Keith and Dove. Here comes the run, and it will score. And Desert Hills has got another one on the board. And it's 13-6.
Another really good piece of base running there by Tolman. He held up close to the bag at third, being able to tag in case Christensen makes a great play and dives there with no outs. And he's still able to score when the ball falls in.
101 pitches now after that Dove hit. I believe he's going to either go get him here. Yeah, he will. And he's going to leave in line to get the win with a 7-run lead. And for a guy that pitched 3 2/3, you'll take that outing all day long and twice on Sunday if you're Justin Abbott.
Absolutely. He deserves a hero's welcome returning to the dugout. And I'm sure Ricardo Navarro, yep, here comes the cheers. And meeting him at the baseline with the performance he just delivered for the Mustangs.
And before he left, he got Devin Dixon to flinch.
That's right. First flinch of the tournament.
I'm not going to live that one down. You guys are all over me. Like Austin Smith all over a fastball. Jeez, leave me alone.
That's right.
We'll take a break. New pitcher when we come back. Thunder trying to rally down to Crimson. 13-6 on the Wilkinson scoreboard.
Relatives coming to visit? Not enough room? Maybe you're looking to host a family reunion and need a house with a pool. Red Rock Vacation Rentals has got you covered. From 2-bedroom condos to 10-bedroom luxury homes, they truly have something for everyone. Visit stgeorgeutahvacationrentals.com.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the court or field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course, inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
This could be we could be another hour in this inning. Crazy stuff happening is now Crimson has had to go to the bullpen. Desert Hills has already got 2 runs as we welcome you back here to Gates Field. I was chatting it up with the guys, filling them in on the pitching stats. I'll share the pitching stats with you. The thing that shocked me is opponents hitting a high number off of Jamin Yates, the sophomore. 7 appearances, 3 Ks, 1 walk. 7 innings of work, but opponents hitting 406 off of him.
He brings it from almost behind a right-handed hitter's back, drops down to a sidearm delivery.
And you have seen him, Kevin, because I have not. This is my first look at him in a game. You've obviously seen him, and he did exactly what you described on that first pitch.
And from that delivery position, the ball is either going to run into a righty, or if he throws the slider, it's going to go away from a righty. But it's tough to read from that sidearm angle. A little different look here from Yates.
I walked past him earlier today. Said hi. Didn't know I'd see him pitch today. And he got a pop-up over there at third baseman. That is Race Bennett securing out number 1 with runners on the corners. That's a big first out.
Here we go. Go time, top of the order for the Thunder, as this is the murderer's row of St. George. Realistically, them and Snow Canyon, and these 2 lineups just crush the ball at the top. And let's see if the Yates can work through a perilous stretch of batters.
Yeah, again, 361 as a team. And you got Briggsy out there hitting 368, ready to go. First pitch, ball 1. And a chopper off the mitt, staying with it. Rico Navarro got him at first base with a beautiful play from his shortstop position.
Have a day, Rico. Man, he has hit it, pitched it, and made some amazing plays in the field like that one.
What a day.
Uncle Rico, back in high school, I could throw a baseball tipped off the pitcher's mitt to first base at 95 miles an hour.
There you go.
Pitch number 102 for a strike over to first.
Yeah, unbelievable. So 2 away. It does play to run on the fielder's choice. So Crimson still with a 6-run lead, trading the out for the run. And still a duck on the pond out there at second in Keith and Dove. And Isaac Swanson ready to go. Isaac had a bomb home run right over the inside of the foul pole on Monday in that 8-7 comeback win that was titanic in the win Monday over Crimson. And then Roa Wolf went yard right moments after that. Here's the Yates pitch, and that one's fought up and out of play. Another fabulous Freddie's foul ball.
Maybe kind of a strategic combo from Crimson here with Navarro touching 90 with an over-the-top fastball, and then Yates probably topping out 73-74 realistically on the fastball.
Wow.
Totally different timing for the hitters and totally different delivery.
Change-up from Yates.
1-2 pitch. It is 2-2. Today's game brought to you by Handel's Homemade Ice Cream. Been listening or watching baseball? Wednesday night, go get a scoop or two at Handel's, and maybe after this game is over, and then get back to your phone or your TV or your radio for Snow Canyon Provo. It'll be about 45 minutes after the conclusion of this game. Chopper to third, playable, and the tag is made on Dove, and it wasn't a forced situation. And Dove ran into Bennett, and that'll do it for the inning. The Thunder do grab 3 runs back on 3 hits, but still a 6-run lead, 13-7 here at Gates Field. Crimson on top of Desert Hills on the Fan Sports Network.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Aquatic Balance Pool Service has been keeping St. George Pool safe, clean, and running since 2012. With over 22 years experience, they service everything from pumps, filters, pool covers, heaters, and full water chemistry. Reliable, professional, dependable, done right. Call Aquatic Balance Pool Service today.
Hey, it's Luke with Uding Associates at American Family Insurance. At Uding Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
Hey, we got some savvy viewers and listeners, and by the way, Trax Evans is a freshman. Confirmed that. I had to check on that. The other thing that I learned, Scotty texted me, to answer your question about baseball scholarships, high school baseball players can get a verbal scholarship offer, NCAA Division I, if school's starting June 15th after their sophomore year. So as soon as they finish their sophomore year, they can get those offers rolling in. It's a little bit different where we see these 8th graders getting football scholarships and basketball players, it's 9th graders getting these scholarship offers.
I think the famous story, Lane Kiffin, you remember David Sills was offered when he was in 7th grade.
Yeah. I've got a friend of mine that plays girls basketball in the state of Washington. His daughter, I think, just got offered as an 8th grader to Wazoo, or offers coming this summer on the way. And so, yeah, I mean, it's different sport to sport. Baseball after their sophomore year. And we fire up the bottom of the 5th here. And Rico now fighting to a 2-2 count.
And after your sophomore year, that hits him. Gets Navarro, and that one's going to sting. But he's going to be
tough kid, walking on out to first base. And now the Mustangs, with no outs in the inning, looking to close this one out offensively tonight.
And man, offensively, they've been great. I mean, Ransom, 1 for 2 with 2 RBI. Boyer, 2 for 4 with 3 RBI. Navarro, 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs, just got hit there. CC's 2 for 3 with an RBI. Bennett's got a multi-hit game. So does Austin Smith, and he's got 3 runs batted in. I mean, this whole line up and down the order is just swinging it. Barreling ball after ball after ball. Swinging a drive, and this is in the alleyway. CC's going to one-hop it to the wall. He's digging for second, and they'll put the brakes on it. It'll be a double for Cutter Christensen, and he is 3 for 4 in this game and playing a heck of a right field defensively all week for Crimson Cliffs.
Another purely backspun ball from a left-handed hitter. We saw Roe Wall do it earlier. That ball's all carry out to right center field.
Again, reminder, Crimson wins. These same 2 teams will play, and the winner of that game tomorrow at either 3:30 or maybe it could be moved to 6:30, would be into the state championship. The Thunder came in as the 2 overall seed in the RPI bracket in the 4A class. Crimson, the defending state champs from a year ago, the 7 seed. Low, ball 1.
Just kind of shows you the championship DNA of this Crimson roster. A lot of players gone to graduation from last year, but a lot of these guys are around in the dugout. Practice, shagging balls, doing all the little things to make a great team.
I really feel like Desert Hills, Crimson, and Snow Canyon were battle-tested in region. I thought there was more parity from the bottom of the region this year. As race car Bennett's going to flare that one. Long run out there and right. He's not going to get to it. It's going to be a Fabulous Freddy's foul ball. I mean, you look at the region's final standings. Snow Canyon outright region champs. They go 10-2. They're the 1 seed. Mm-hmm. Desert Hills finished 3rd at 7-5. Crimson, the 7 seed, they were 8-4 in the region, and they split head-to-head with Desert Hills, and they split with Snow Canyon.
Mm-hmm. Impressive. I mean,
and so it came down to those other games, and Crimson just had a few too many losses. They went down and played that Bishop Gorman tournament.
Yeah, they were very competitive in the non-region play.
And they went 0-4. They played 4 top 25 teams in the country in that tournament. And a hot shot. And oh my goodness, Fillmore almost doubled it up as he was racing to the bag. It was a foot race with Briggs, and he couldn't win it. But I mean, the reaction time for Philly was phenomenal. Take another look.
Yeah, that was awesome here as we see on the We Win Injury Law replay. Scorched right at him, kind of unlucky, and the race to the bag, like you say, was close.
Yeah, Cutter Christensen just had a little of an advantage. Mm-hmm. Fortunately, it was hit so hard so quickly and got on Briggs so quick. Cutter hadn't gone too far off the bag.
Yeah, he wasn't really leaning towards third too much, kind of had his feet stationary.
Spot on, Kev, in the pregame, though. You were talking about Fillmore and how good he's been at shortstop. He's almost tracked a couple hits down deep in the hole at short, and that was a really good reaction play on a line shot. And Paulie, you are spot on with Austin Smith continuing to swing a hot bat in the pregame show. And what has Austin Smith done today? He's just delivered another gem behind the dish.
He's got 3 ribbies as
and
well.
He's 2 for 3 with 3 RBIs. And another hit. The hit parade.
Oh.
We got to get Cutter Christensen some new spikes.
That's right.
He's slipping.
Fell down again around third base, and this time managed to get up and still score. Get Austin Smith 2 ribbies after he prevented Austin Smith from getting 2 ribbies last time.
That's right. Have a day, Austin Smith. I mean, our Finlay Subaru, you alluded to it, Devin, pregame star of the game, and I think he might win the Finlay Subaru star of the game in the postgame as well.
Very well could. Another huge performance. I mean, I'm trying to think of a guy. I mean, him and Harmon Skeen have been so incredible for these 2 teams. I mean, Harmon still hasn't gotten out. Yeah. I think Austin's maybe been retired once, maybe twice.
And he's
played 1 more game.
He's got a litany of RBIs. I mean, he's been the guy that's the straw that stirred the drink for the Mustangs when they need a hit, when they need a timely hit. He always comes up with it. these last couple weeks.
Just when you think Desert Hills is inching closer and they got 3 runs in the 5th, Crimson quickly grabs 2 back and still have 1 on with only 1 out. Riker Taylor at the plate. That first pitch called a strike. So it's an 0-1 count here. And Taylor popped it up over there in the Bermuda Triangle behind first base. And it will be Cohen Fuller from second that ends up recording the putout.
And that's exactly what the Thunder needed there, as they just need to get out of this inning, keep the game alive.
So back to the scholarship chatter for a second. You see the We Win Injury Law replay. Asher Williams, Cohen Fuller, Jack Boyer, some of these other freshmen, the offers are going to roll in.
Yeah.
As soon as they're eligible to officially offer them. But
Yeah,
that's why you're not seeing them have a bunch of offers by their name on all the scouting services across the country.
And a lot of times those offers roll in on that first day.
Yeah.
For guys like this,
Now, I'm a college coach. I'm lining up to offer Asher Williams, Boyer, those 2 kids. Cohen Fuller, another kid, probably going to garner a lot of offers.
Well, Cohen, I think, is going to fill out and get stronger and only gain more velo, and he's super athletic and versatile. He tracks Evans, a freshman. We've seen him with speed on the base pass. You look at, Mason Skeen, and if he's anything like Big Bro, and from what I hear work ethic-wise, he's got a chance to be really special. We haven't seen him play in this game yet, but we've seen him, last week in the Super Regionals, we saw him come in, pinch hit, got a hit, stayed in the game, got another hit.
Yeah.
And he's just a freshman.
Good bloodlines, of course, with...
The thing that resonated with Mason Skeen was Jagan told me, he's like, he wants me to get there early, turn the lights on. He wants me to stay late, turn the lights off. Like, he is always at the field. And as a coach, you love a guy like that. When I hear that, I go, this guy wants it bad. He wants to be great. And when you have a big brother you're trying to kind of idolize and look up to.
Yeah, really emulate how good he's been throughout his career, as we see another free pass given.
That was pitch 38 for Dylan Smith in relief.
Now the danger here is that with the 10-run rule, the winning run is on first base in Mason Burbage.
Yep.
With the top of the lineup coming up for Crimson.
Nobody throwing too seriously in the bullpen. There is, I guess there is one Thunder pitcher down there playing some toss. And that just got T. Ransom is hit by the pitch. And he is aboard, and that'll load him up. And this game it's been a long game. We're 2 hours exactly into this game right now, and it could be a little shortened if Mr. Jack Boyer. I've been in the nicest way as a broadcaster, calling him the baby-faced Boyer because he's just a freshman, but this kid doesn't play or act or handle himself like a freshman. And a called strike from Smith. He needed that one.
Great spot. Right on the outside edge.
And strike 2. Now, Dylan Smith all of a sudden looks like he's pitching a little mad, and it's helping.
Couple great pitches there. Something clicked.
Smith now an inning, 3 hits, 3 runs, all earned. He's walked 2, and that one's going to go into Fuller's mitt, tip off the glove. The throw to first is not going to be there. And another run will cross the board. They got a pickle going. And Burbage is going to maybe think about trotting. Swanson is just going to chase, and now he lost the ball. He lost the ball. It slipped out of his hand, and that's the ball game. It's 17-7. And Ransom fell down, and 2 runs are scored, right, guys? Melee. And the officials telling him to get back in the dugout, and Crimson thinks they've won the game.
Pandemonium is ensuing here. Let's take a look at the We Win Injury Law replay. Kind of a soft bouncer, and the over-the-head throw of Roe Wall, and that will do it.
17-7. I was confused there because I thought both runs scored, and Kevin, you just said, hey, that 10-run rule is in effect, but yet the umpire was telling them to get back in the dugout. Crimson's players are ready to celebrate, and they couldn't. They had to delay it for a second.
Just chaotic there. The ball ricochets off of Fuller's glove, but not far enough that he didn't still have a chance at first. Burbage is going to hold at third, even after the overthrow first, Burbage is still going to hold, and then Crimson gets themselves in a pickle almost to their benefit, and it looked like Swanson was maybe going to full arm fake, and the ball just slipped out of his hand. Physical error, not anything he can do about that. Just one of those 1 in a million deals that sends Burbage home for the game-winning run.
And look, maybe not the worst thing in the world for Desert Hills. Get off your feet. You got another one tomorrow. You can kind of reset. Although you would have loved to have seen them get some more hacks on the offensive side of the plate. But Crimson, the defending state champs, look at their fans on the railing in the students section. They believe they can march through this one-loss bracket they have earned, and we will have a baseball game tomorrow in a rematch, and it's going to be basically a best-of-5 series on the season to play for the state championship.
I got to tell you, 2 wins on Wednesday in this tournament is a rare feat. You don't often see teams come back all the way to draw that Thursday game, winning 2 games on a Wednesday. Crimson's done it here today.
Unbelievable stuff. Let's take a break. Fire up the Johnson Pediatric Dentistry postgame show. We'll see if we can get Coach Abbott some comments from the skip, and then we'll hand out some awards. It's a final. Crimson fighting on. 17-7 on the Wilkinson scoreboard. They win over Desert Hills.
Bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Red Rock Real Estate has over 350 professional realtors in the St. George area that specialize in the local market. Whether you're buying your dream home, looking for an investment property, or want to sell your home for the highest amount, the Red Rock Real Estate team is here to assist you. Get started now. Visit redrockrealestate.com.
It's time to get your game on with Mountain Mike's Oven Roasted Chicken Wings. They're meaty, juicy, in 4 bold sauces ready to tempt your taste buds. Order online or on our app for carryout or delivery.
Hey, we're back, everybody, and another win on the board for the Crimson Cliffs Mustangs. How about that performance? And we've got a lot to sort out. I mean, there was so many great plays, so many barreled balls, so many big hits, so many clutch at-bats, and 17-7 when the dust settles. Guys, just your thoughts on what we just saw. Kevin, I'll start with you.
Yeah, 17 runs on 16 hits for the Mustangs. As we were talking about a little bit in the last game and pregame, they can win in different ways. And we didn't see that pressure, that hit and run, that bunt. We just saw offensive onslaught. Crimson just swinging the bat and barreling balls to put up 17 today.
I mean, you know, Boyer, 4 RBIs, 5 RBIs for Austin Smith, 9 of the 17 runs batted in for those 2 guys. They continue to just bring. I want to know what bat they're hitting with. I might go buy one just for the mantle.
Yes, you have to. The way those 2 have been swinging it, man. I mean, it's just incredible the way that the youth and the old, the experience and the inexperience. And Boyers looked like a seasoned vet, a senior out there this week. And as well as Austin Smith just doing his thing back there, controlling the pitches, being a great backstop for anybody on the mound, and swinging a really hot bat.
There is a lot to unpack here. Post-game brought to you by Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Let's open up. Let me get some Scooters Coffee stats, and then we'll sort out the Finley Subaru star of the game. Ransom 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs and a run scored. Boyer goes 3 for 5 with 4 RBIs and a run scored. Chappell 1 for 3. Rico goes 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs. How about CC again? He's playing great. 3 for 4 with 3 runs scored and an RBI. Racecar Bennett 2 for 4 with an RBI and a run scored. Austin Smith 3 for 4, 5 RBIs. Even their pinch hitter, Soderquist, comes in, goes 1 for 1 on a pinch hit and gets an RBI. Like, everything just went right for Coach Abbott and the Mustangs.
It was. They were pushing all the right buttons from the dugout, in the box. They were disciplined. They were swinging at great pitches. They weren't chasing. It was a very extremely composed Crimson Cliffs roster and lineup today, and Navarro on the mound. Can't say enough about him. We talked about it in the pregame. Jax Tolman, the more experience, more reps this season, more innings, but Navarro looked like the sharper pitcher today on the mound.
So crazy stuff. Who is the Findlay Subaru star of the game, guys, as we sort this out? Brought to you by our friends over there on the savings side of the freeway. Go see the all-star lineup, newly designed Outback. Findlay Subaru, longtime great partner with us on the Fan Sports Network.
We could go 2 here. Coach might have his own guy, but I'm like Babe Ruth here, calling my own shot. I'm going Austin Smith, set him in the pregame. I think 5 RBIs just can't be misplaced. I mean, what a day for the kid. He's just been having an incredible run since the Super Regionals.
Yeah, you deserve it. Called it right from the start of the game. He was your player to watch, and he comes through with a gem of a ball game.
All right, there you have it. It's unanimous. Let's go to the Jersey Mike's sub of the game, a sub above the rest. Get it Mike's way. Stop by Southern Utah. We're a Utah Jersey Mike's. Guys, I mean, 1 inning there in relief, and Yates does a nice job. You had Soderquist with the pinch hit.
Yeah.
The bullpen obviously struggled for Desert Hills, so I think you got to stay with one of those 2 options in our Jersey Mike sub of the game.
I like the ice in the veins from Soderquist. Steps up, first at bat, cold off the bench, and strokes one into right field. I like him as our Jersey Mike sub of the game.
All right, and the play of the game, I mean, what stands out with so many barreled balls and so many big RBI hits?
Let's go with that last play that ultimately brought in the 2 runs to win the game. I mean, crazy, crazy play because Swanson loses the ball. It flutters free, and that brings in the deciding runs to force the 10-run rule. So I'm going to go this play here. Just crazy the way it worked out. And as we see Swanson move into the infield with the ball, trying to walk the runners back, and then it just slips out of his hand, and it brings home the 2 runs to ultimately win the game for the Mustangs.
All right, the next game is going to be a 6:50 plate meeting, so that is going to be in 30 minutes here. So we're going to wrap up our Johnson Pediatric Dentistry post-game show here. We got to spin it around while they're getting the field ready. We got to get lineup cards and get ready for our next broadcast. Paul, you're going to stay on for the next one. Caden Formaster will jump in. It's Provo, and I'm hearing there's some possible players not available for Snow Canyon in this game tonight.
Interesting.
I don't know. I cannot confirm this, but I'm hearing that there's something about reviewing film, and there might be some guys unavailable. We'll sort that out. We'll have some info from you in the pregame show in about 20 minutes from right now. We'll get a chance to talk with Coach Sechrist and see what is going on there. So lots to unpack. It's Provo Snow Canyon. We're going to play a baseball game, and we'll just have to see who is available. But how about those Mustangs from Crimson Cliffs, the heart of the defending champ? I mean, highly motivated, trying to go through that 1-loss bracket, and they have forced an and one, if necessary, game tomorrow at either 3:30. The scheduled time is 3:30. That could be moved to 6:30. That is determined only if Snow Canyon were to win this game and go straight to the state championship. If Provo wins, Desert Hills and Crimson rematch, game 5 on the season, will stay at 3:30. And then the Provo wins this game, them and Snow Canyon would be 6:30 tomorrow night.
One interesting note for Desert Hills tomorrow, and as we get deeper into this, and especially when you're playing a Thursday game, pitching matters, right? So we know Crimson hasn't thrown Riker Taylor yet. You may see Riker Taylor. Desert Hills split the Monday game evenly and kept both their guys in the 60s, Roa Wall and Cohen Fuller.
Right.
They've both had their 2 days rest by tomorrow. Both be available by rule. It's just a matter of whether they can physically recover from 60 pitches and be ready to pitch.
Yeah, and that's going to be, hey, how you feeling? Hey, how you feeling? You want to start? You want to come in the back end? I'm sure they're going to both say, hey, I want to throw, knowing Roa and Cohen.
But just the strategy's looking really smartly done by Desert Hills there to split that game and not burn a guy for Thursday.
I love it. I love it. Great stuff from Kevin Cave. Kevin, thanks for coming up. Kevin got to get back down to St. George, but great to have you yesterday and inside again today. Thanks for joining us here on the Fan Sports Network. And, Paulie, some key clutch Webster Dictionary words in this broadcast. Well done, my friend. Well done. Paulie's going to stick around. Caden's going to pop a headset on, and we will be back for more baseball here in less than 20 minutes now. This has been the Johnson Pediatric Dentistry postgame show. Crimson has forced an if necessary game. They 10-run Desert Hills 17-7. And stay with us on the Fan Sports Network and on KSLSports.com all the way through this Saturday where we crown a 4A state champ.